what happened.
You should have stayed in the main show. That's a guaranteed. You should have never went to Fear. I agree with that. The crossovers.
Morgan wanted to go to Fear. Morgan wanted to go.
He only crossed over to find his wife. That was fine with me. As long as he finds his wife and goes back to the show,
stayed like in the
that's
comics.
fine. If he returned in season 10, I would have been fine with that because of what happened in season 9. We lost a lot of characters.
No, we lost too many characters. For example, we lost too many characters.
They died because of Alpha.
No, Jesus. No, the reason why Jesus died.
Season 10.
The reason Jesus died is because the actor wanted to leave too. Thomas Paine said, "I'm done."
His death on the show made sense because the Whispers are the one that killed him.
They wrote Jesus' death the best out of all those other character deaths. They wrote
Jesus'
the best.
death will always on the show will always be really good.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
The actor wanted to leave though. I know that because
his death on the show was meaningful, and I loved his death.
The one thing I wanted to see him, I wanted to see
one of my favorites.
The comics, Aaron and Jesus, we know they're dating because we've seen them kiss a lot. In the show, it was hinted at. That to me was just kind of like, wow.
Maybe they're already dating because because the look on Aaron's face, it
wasn't confirmed.
How are you going to tell me it wasn't confirmed when
they didn't? I rewatched season 9. They didn't confirm it, but it was really hinted at.
They didn't have to confirm it. That's the thing. Like, they don't have to confirm that characters died off screen or not. They don't have to confirm it. It doesn't matter if they did or they didn't.
No, but what I'm saying is, I just think that I got why the actor wanted to leave because he saw it though. They weren't going to do nothing with Jesus.
The on the show was really good.
It was good. But what I'm saying, they didn't want to use that character anymore. That's why they ran off. I'm going to join another show.
And it's fine.
And I respect that.
And I said that's fine with me. At least they gave him a good death. At least he didn't get a Carl death.
They gave him an epic death, and I was okay with it.
At least they didn't give him a Carl death. That's what I said.
Right.
Exactly.
He died as a hero way, for sure. For sure. And an epic.
No, he died as a badass.
Well, yeah, badass, right.
We went on a hero trying to save the day.
And I'm okay with that, But like I said, that you're gonna have those issues and you're gonna have those problems in the show.
No, my issues with the show was some of these producers I think need to leave. The biggest one is Scott M. Gimple. I don't like him.
It's his show, so he gets to do what he
No,
wants.
it isn't. It isn't his show.
It is.
He's only chief content creative officer.
Robert Kerman is the executive producer on The Walking Dead. He is the one that has the most say out of everybody. Same with the CEO of AMC. Those two are the only two that have the most say out of all of them.
Right.
Now Scott M. Gimple has a bigger say because he's
the chief content officer, but he's not higher than
Robert Kerman. No, I'm saying he has a bigger say than he used to.
Exactly, because he used to be the showrunner, and now he's not.
No.
The reason why he's not the showrunner anymore was because of how bad the Carl death was in The Walking Dead season 8.
It wasn't just that. It was also how he treated Carl the entire season, even before he died. He was
that was Scott and
Gimple.
That was Scott and Gimple that did.
Yeah, I'm saying he was barely in it. He was only in it.
At least give him an epic death before.
No, not just that.
If he's gonna die, at least give him an epic death. Besides him getting hit by a walker.
Not just that.
Are you kidding me?
Not just that, but they never showed him.
I'm saying
most of the season. They never showed him most of the season.
That was another missed opportunity.
I will agree. His death was very dumb. I completely agree with you. I don't think it should have happened.
Yeah, his death was dumb, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. We just got to accept it.
I would not have made him chief content creative officer. I would have fired his ass and threw him on the curb.
Well, I think AMC should have fired him for doing a shitty job with season 8. The second half, anyway. Yes, but
no. You mean shitty job for 7 and 8 because they both are pretty shitty.
I mean,
season 7
was actually pretty alright.
Season 7 had some good episodes. I can't lie about that.
Season 6 was better.
Season 6 was pretty good. I actually liked that season.
Season 6 was better because you had Abraham Enid, you had Jesse in there, you had Glenn still alive.
Yeah. You had
that epic scene where we thought he died during that dumpster. But in reality, it was reversed, where it wasn't It wasn't his body.
You had Nicholas
it was Nicholas's body. I liked that.
No, I'll tell you something else.
I actually had a feeling
Season
that it
6
was
had Sasha. Season 6 had Sasha too, so that Season 7 had it too, but
Sasha's death in the show I hated. I didn't like that
it either. Why would they give her Holly?
Why would she commit suicide?
No,
if she's trying to help everybody. It makes no type of sense.
No, she had Holly's death. Alright. I have a little
Carl, I'm
quick
like, bro, why would you commit suicide if that's not even a sacrifice? It doesn't even make perfect sense for the story. So
hold on.
Do it.
I have a quick rant on Season 6.
Careful.
Season 6 is better.
No. This rant's for me. Okay. I'm mad at Season 6 they killed Holly. Like, why?
Oh, man.
I questioned that.
That was another death I disagreed with. I'm like, bro, Holly, Sasha, and Rosita and Maggie could have been best friends. But instead, Scott Gimple just killed her off. At least Holly's going to be on my show.
Walker did.
At least she's going to be on my show. At least her, Sasha, and Rosita are best friends.
That's one of the deaths that get me mad, so.
Because in the show, they did nothing with her. I'm like, bro, come on. At least do something with her before she dies. They just wait. I'm being serious. Watch that episode again. They completely wasted her.
They wasted a lot of characters.
When you say they didn't do nothing with her, I agree. Because Scott Gimple didn't do nothing with the character.
No, he did less than nothing.
Walker did.
She wasn't even introduced. She got stabbed by one of the wolves and died of blood
more
loss.
than nothing.
Like, bro,
Walker did.
That makes no type of sense. What?
Be careful with that S word, please.
Alright.
What S word?
No, I apologize. I didn't realize I was saying it.
No, I know. You're
what
good.
S word?
I don't want to say it again. I don't want... Yeah. You should figure it out. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious.
Nobody against over.
I don't know if that's...
On my channel, Walker Dead, you can say whatever the damn hell you want, because I don't care. I want the truth out there. People can say whatever they want. That's just me.
Yeah, I apologize over it.
No, you're fine. It's just, I didn't. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be coming. To be honest with you, I wouldn't care. But the thing is, I don't. YouTube's retarded, so I don't want them to mute it.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be saying that word either. YouTube don't like that word either.
No, they don't mute. They don't take my stream down because I say
retarded. The system is broken. No.
I'm just telling you that they took down my GTA stream, and that was really the only problem that I could see that they would take my stream down, is that the fact that I said that word a couple times in a terrible meaning. And I appeal that I got the stream back, but like I said, I don't know if it's the word or if it was something else. But personally, we didn't do anything bad in that stream, so I don't know why they did take it down, but...
There's a few things I would have changed in the Walking Dead.
I'm telling you, YouTube is broken. But but I won't say that word again. And I apologize. I didn't realize how.
It's a negative word anyway. So
Walker Dead, though, man. This show, I believe, can be, and I believe season 9 and 10 has proved to me that the show is amazing.
Right.
Season 5
was strange looking.
People. I get a lot of hate for saying this. Season 9 is my favorite season. I can't help it. I love
Season 9 is one of my favorite seasons as well. My favorite season.
It's definitely up there.
It is my favorite by far.
I'm not going to lie with you guys.
By far, it's my favorite season. And some people tell me, what's wrong with Season 5? I said, I don't hate Season 5, but I love
1,
9.
5, 6, 8, and 9 are my favorite seasons.
Right.
You like Season 8, too? Love that season? I tried Season 8. Season 8 to me...
Season 9 were better than Season 7.
What's up, Kingslayer?
Walker Dead. I think opposite. Season 8 to me is just too much fighting. It turned me off.
It had to be a lot of fighting because it's all-out war.
No, what I'm saying, especially that first half. Especially that
if
first half.
If you read the comics, you know then that's what goes down. War, fighting.
But what I'm saying is... They should have cut down some of the fighting down a little bit, because I'll tell you, on a TV show budget, the fighting wasn't that great every episode. Some episodes it was not very good.
Not every show is going to have a good budget.
But what I'm saying is, Walker Day, you're not getting what I'm saying. Walker Day, you're not getting what I'm saying. fit the fighting to what your budget is. So space it out a little bit. Don't make it every damn episode. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I don't. That's just me. I think they should have spaced it out a little bit more.
That's fair.
That was AMC's. That was AMC's decision.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, it was all, you can say it was the showrunner's decision, partly too, but
AMC has also
it is
had
what it is.
It's not just
AMC did it. Robert Kirkman said it. Scott McGimple said it.
I kind of look at it this way. You know, I like Walker Dead's reboot series for it being different the way it is. I like the show for being different the way it is, and I like the comics for being the way it is.
Did you even read the comics?
I plan on it.
Of course, I read the comic book.
So you can't speak on the comics if you haven't read it yet.
Well, no, but I can say this. I can say this. If I like the show and the show is replicating practically the comics, then I have no reason why I wouldn't like the comics.
It's quite different. It is quite different.
Well, I've read
it's
very
different.
but that doesn't mean...
It's almost completely different. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying the show did All Out War to me not very good. I don't like that. Season 8, I don't like it.
If you don't like it,
there's a few episodes.
I mean, if you don't like The Walking Dead Season 8, that's your opinion.
I can't lie. There's a few episodes I like. Like episode 1 is probably one of the best episodes of that season.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know it was the 100th episode, but at least have Glenn come. They should have brought back Glenn and Abraham for Season 8 episode 1 because it was the 100th episode.
No. There's a couple characters I think Mariah should have came in that episode, not episode 3.
You think Mariah should have came back in
100th episode, yes.
Not episode 8, episode 1.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, episode 1. Yes, I am.
They could have done that, I don't know.
There's a few.
I did not like. I don't know. I think they should have never killed off Morales because he's another character that had so much potential.
I agree with that.
Even if I haven't read completely the full comics, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna dislike.
I mean, I know he wasn't a major character. I know he was a minor season 1 character. But there was so much they could have done with him, and a lot of people don't realize that a lot of people are saying like, they only need him for that one scene. That there was nothing else they could have done with him. When yes, there is. There was some things they could have done with him. They could have. They could have.
They could have showed what happened in Cleveland.
Spy.
They could have showed him what happened in Cleveland.
Yeah, they could have done an entire backstory episode in season 9 based around Morales, explaining what happened to his family, how did Negan and the Saviors find him, and on top of that, he could have been the second spy within the Saviors, helping out Rick, redeeming himself.
Or he could be spying with the Saviors on Rick's group. So it could have been like that too. So twice the spy for Rick's side, and Morales could have been it for.
King Sir says Walker Dead series is not that much different from the show.
It will be different, trust me.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
I will say this. I will confirm this.
That much?
There are changes. There are some more changes coming. Like, Andrea's not going to die like she did in the show.
There's a few things.
She's not going to die retardedly. That's why I gotta say.
I will say this: season 1 of the show is pretty much the first. Was almost it's almost exactly the first volume of the book. There's really not much
I will
difference.
say season 2, episode 1 of my show, the Fall of Atlanta episode didn't happen in the show.
No, it was going to.
It was going to, but then AMC fired Frank Darabont.
I wish they made that episode. No.
Well, if you want to watch it, it's on my channel. It's a real good episode. I recommend it. I wrote that episode myself.
They fired Frank Darabont midway through the season because he kept complaining that the budget was too low. That's what they said. That's what I've read. It was like, wow. It's like, why don't you...
And that's why I was saying if they owed him money, then they should have gave him the money he worked for.
It wasn't.
But if it was a different story, then...
No. He was complaining that the show's budget was so low, not just for him, but like he couldn't make season 1 type of feel in season 2 because the money on the show was so low production wise. That's what he complained about it too dang much.
And that was his problem.
Yeah, so AMC fired him and fired Glenn Morza, who sucked even worse.
I did not like how I did not like how that showrunner killed Andrea.
No, he did more than that. He did so many dumb things.
I mean, there were like 5 episodes of The Walking Dead season 3 I liked, but that was it.
I say there's a little more for me. I like 3 because it's more action packed than season 2. Season 2 is a lot of the farm. It was really boring.
I didn't mind
season 2 was boring.
Season 3 was really good. I mean, I didn't like Andrew's death, but I mean, I did like the season overall.
It's better than season 2. It's better than season 2 where they're just at the farm the whole season, so it's boring as can be.
To be honest with you, I really don't have a hateful season. I really like them pretty
I don't hate season 2, but the season I hate the most is season 8. I cannot like that season. To me, there's a few good episodes. Season 1, episode 1, season 8, episode 1, season 8, episode 8. I kind of like that episode. Season 8, episode 12, the fight Rick versus Negan. And season 8, episode 16. I love those episodes. The rest, I could do without them.
Now, season 7 and 8, I would say, are probably...
No, season 7, I like season 7. I oddly like season 7.
Okay, so probably...
There's a few episodes. There's only a few episodes I don't like.
So,
the Oceanside episode, I hate.
Now, hold on.
Usually the episodes at the Scavengers, I don't like those. The episodes I love, the Sanctuary episodes, the Daryl episodes, the Hilltop episodes I like. Alexandria ones. Like Negan and Alexandria, I love those episodes. So overall, I did like almost every episode.
So yeah, probably
season 8 I didn't.
8 would probably be the least favorite of.
I hate that season.
If I gotta rate it, if I gotta listen, if I gotta rate it with all the seasons, that would probably be one of my least favorites. Even though it didn't turn me off.
What would the rating be?
7.5 out of 10.
Mine would be 4.
Is that really a bad rating if you think about it?
No,
mine would be 4.
I didn't really.
I would give it a 4.
I'm a very, I was really just fine with everything they did with the series overall.
I was not fine. I was sitting there. I was angry as can be.
I just went along with the story,
bitter.
to be honest
I
with
was
you.
bitter.
I mean, I hated when certain characters died, but like I said, I didn't hate it.
It wasn't even the deaths. It wasn't even the deaths. I wanted them to keep Nicholas around because he died in the comics. I just want so many good comic characters in there.
I was happy he died.
Yeah, TV show Nicholas needed to die, but I'm saying like they should have made him better like in the comics, where he wants to kill Rick in the beginning and then he learns to trust him, and he dies for Rick. I wanted to see that, but for a character like that, so no, they couldn't do that. It's like another Scott M. Gimple. I can't. I don't like.
I mean, Comic Book Nicholas will be in my show because Comic Book Nicholas to me was really good.
He was good at the end. I mean, I liked how him, Spencer, and that fat woman were always against Rick in the beginning.
Spencer was always against Rick, but I think he was against Rick as well. But over time, they both realized that Rick was a good person.
No, Nicholas
he was a good
to protect Rick. I mean,
that would have been cool to see in the show. That was another missed opportunity.
That says it all. I mean, like Spencer hated Rick. Spencer always hated Rick. Because Spencer blamed Rick for the death of Andrea.
Not Andrea, his mother in the show.
Wait a minute.
Not
and I'm like,
Andrea.
my dude.
You
were not there.
I changed my mind. Not the death of Andrea, that Rick stole Andrea from him because he was almost winning her over today, but no, she went to Rick.
Wait, why? Spencer wanted to be on Andrea in the comic books?
Yeah, Spencer.
Oh my god!
No. You had to see it. Like he always
Spencer's a dumbass. I'm sorry to say, but he's a dumbass character.
I know. He always welcomed.
He's one of the worst characters in the whole show.
No, he almost invited her to dinner. He made beef. He made beef jerky.
He's trying to start beef with Rick over deaths that he wasn't even there for. He wasn't there when his father died. He wasn't there when his mother died, and he wasn't there when his brother died.
Not just deaths.
If he was there for at least one of them, maybe he could have understood that hey, maybe what happened to my dad or what happened to my brother probably wasn't his fault after all. And they didn't even do that in the show. And I'm like, bro, that's another missed opportunity.
Now,
The show should not have used
Besides him
Diana.
having...
Wait a minute.
The show should not have
happened?
used Diana. The show should have
Wait a
used
minute.
Douglas.
I like how they handled Deanna.
Wait a
I
minute.
I like how they
Wait a
handled
minute. Wait
I
a
didn't
minute.
mind the character. I wanted to see
Did
Douglas,
they-
the man shooting guns, and Douglas shot Carl's eye out.
Did they need to?
like-
Did they need to follow the comic book one
No,
to one?
I said no. They need to use comic book characters that have a big impact on the comics. You don't have to use every damn storyline, but use characters that have an impact. So characters like Douglas, they changed him up to a completely different character. That's my biggest problem. You should not change.
Deanna is not Douglas.
Well,
That's all I
No,
gotta say.
no, they're
But-
practically the same character. If in
No,
certain
no.
areas, they both were the leaders of
I mean-
Alexandria.
They are not
I mean,
the same character. If you really paid attention, you will really
No,
see and
I
realize
said
that those
they're
two
different
characters
characters.
are
They're
very different from each other.
no, they act different. They act different, but they were both leaders of Alexandria. They should have just used Douglas. That's my opinion with that. Because I want to see Douglas. Deanna's not. I don't hate the character Deanna.
maybe
That's not my problem.
What's up, Jason?
I just
Stark?
say if you want to use comic book characters, don't change the gender of the character. But that's pretty much what they just did. I mean, because it's a woman, they had to make it a little different. They couldn't use the same exact character model. I get that, but the old brother
Well, that's
almost.
what I'm saying. It's not, I mean, I get it. They probably should have used some more storyline with some.
No, I'm saying that's
sure
my
of that.
problem with Heath. That's my problem with Heath. That's my problem with. They didn't use Holly. That's my problem with. I mean, I think they killed Abraham pretty well because he died at least from Negan, not from Dwight like in the comics. But that's fine. Like I said, y'all need to see exact comic book storylines. But if you're going to use the characters, make them like how they were, a little bigger. Don't make them shove them down, make them small.
Or about Batman. Do you want me to kill Glenn like in the comics and in the show, or just keep him around? Because
All right,
I don't know.
Walker did. I say kill Glenn because it makes Maggie's story better. That's because before Glenn's death in the comics, Maggie's storyline was almost non-existent. She was just with Glenn. When he died in the comics, her storyline got even bigger.
I didn't like her storyline in season
liked
7. I really didn't.
No, I agree with you, but I'm saying if they kept her past, like during a post New Beginning, her storyline was amazing.
Right.
In the comics, that's what I'm getting at. That's why I think the show they didn't fix her even in season 9. When I'm saying in the comics, her storyline becomes amazing.
I did not like her. I did not like her in season 9 at all.
I didn't like her much.
I didn't like her in
either.
season 7. I didn't like her in season 9. In season 8, I was starting. She was
Season 8,
growing
she was
on
pretty
me.
good. She was
growing on me like
pretty good in
back
season
again.
8. I won't die.
And then
I
season
won't
9,
lie.
she just dumbed down. Like, are you
I
kidding
won't
me?
lie. I liked her in season
Trying
8.
to be a dictator. I'm like, bro, that's not what a leader is about. A leader doesn't
She was
just to
becoming.
hang
she was
people in
becoming-
front of kids. I'm like, that's not how it works.
All right, Walker.
Well,
did.
If you
I
have
can.
to make it,
I
not
wait
just
a minute,
bullshit.
Wait
I
a
would've
minute.
fought-
You
I
have to
would've
make
phoned Gregory.
not make the decision on your own, but make the decision with the entire
Season,
community, like everyone at the community.
Rick killed Pete because he
10,
wanted
I
to
think.
The
kill
only
Pete.
reason Rick killed Pete was because Pete went crazy, killing Reg,
No,
and Deanna was at the point where she was like,
he
you know what,
deserved
Rick,
that, yeah.
I'm not
do
talking
it.
about that one.
Shoot him in the head. He's obviously crazy, and he's
Walker dead.
obviously never going to
Walker
stop.
dead. Walker dead. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
I'm
about
being
that
serious.
I'm talking about that house fight. He almost killed Pete there because he wanted Jesse.
Carol?
No, Rick almost killed Pete at the house
Oh yeah.
when he pointed the
He
gun
should have
at
done
him.
that anyway.
No, I'm saying he did
Because
it
he
wanted
he'd
Jesse.
another terrible character.
No, he wanted
Ridiculous.
Jesse. Rick wanted Jesse to that. That's part of the That's part of it too. Rick
Rick loved
Rick was
Jesse.
a
I
dictator.
actually
Rick was a
wanted
dictator.
Jesse to be with Rick
Rick was a dictator
more
in
than Rick
season
and
5.
Michonne. I'm like, bro.
People say that Rick was not a dictator in season 5. Rick was a dictator in season 5. We all know this.
Yep.
His Rick-tatorship.
Yep.
Well, in season 5, he did what he had to do to
that's what
protect not
Maggie
only
was doing
himself
season
but
nine.
the group.
That's what Maggie was doing in
Because
season 9.
Terminus was a dangerous group that was trying to eat them alive, eat their own flesh. That's another crazy group that they had to deal with.
That. Rick did not need to be a complete dictator.
No, he didn't.
Like Maggie did in season 9.
That was Rick's choice to be a dictator. That was Rick's decision.
No, Rick should have died in season 5.
That was a decision he made on his own.
He did.
I mean, if Rick's gonna tell me what I have to do, I would kill him. I'm not lying.
Whoa. Chill. Rick will always be one of the best characters on the fucking show.
I think Carol's. I think King of Z.
When he killed the leader of Terminus, he deserved it. Every bit of it. For what he tried to do to everybody.
That's plain and simple.
In his fucking group.
He didn't need to be crazy. He didn't. He lost it.
That's why season 5 Rick's my favorite, but I would not follow orders from him. I would not. I would kill him if he's trying to tell me what to do, being a psychopath. Bringing guns in, hiding guns in, well, you're not supposed to, just so he could take over if they fail. I'm like,
yeah, that's the only part of season 5 I didn't like. Like, why would you take over the community if the community is doing fine?
I love that part of the season, but part of me said,
even Daryl was looking at him like, why would we do that?
I'm saying
that's not who we are.
I'm saying, for just me, if I was in this group, I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? I would take him out back, shoot him behind, take his son out if he tries to kill me, and I'll shoot Carl right in the eye. I'll shoot both his eyes out.
Chill.
If Carol tries to stop me, I would.
The community
give
wasn't
her
the best.
Chill. Whoa. Chill.
The community. Wait a minute. The community wasn't
calming down.
The best, though.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'm an adult. I do what the fuck I want.
So if you were to kill Carol, would you do it?
In the show? I'm saying this. If they tell me what to do, and they're gonna try to attack me because I disagree with them, I would kill them. To be fair and honest, I would have.
Bro, just chillax for a little bit, okay? I think that's going a little too far.
It ain't too far. It's a TV show. I'm saying,
chill.
If there's a zombie,
I'm talking about real life. I'm not talking about the TV show. I'm talking about real life. Like, chill, calm your roll, take a deep breath. That's going too far.
It's a TV show, buddy. It's not.
It will always be a TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if I was a member of that show... I'm
talking about behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm not talking about on the show.
How would I kill them behind-the-scenes stuff? That makes no damn sense.
Oh my god. Obviously, you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. But it's okay. No,
use your brain. Use your brain.
I know what I'm saying. I said if I was on the show... Not on the show, but...
I wasn't meaning
but a character in the show...
So if you're on the show, like in the show, would you kill Carol? Yes or no? That's the question I asked.
Not the actress, because I don't blame them. I'm saying this.
I'm talking about the character.
Yeah, the character, I'll say this. Certain seasons, I'll tell you what. Seasons 5, not 6, but mostly season 5, if they were acting that way, I really would. I mean, on the show, they're telling me what to do. They're going to say, if we fail... It will kill us.
They're going to tell you what to do. You're on a TV show.
No, it's not a TV show. Walker Dead. I'm saying this. Not an actor.
If you're going to be on the show, of course they're going to tell you what to do because it's a TV show.
No, Walker Dead. You don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if I was not on... If it wasn't a show, but I wasn't... Like if it wasn't a show and I was not even a show, but I'm a character, not an actor, and then Rick's gonna kill us every time we don't listen to him. I mean, I would really think I would be where Nicholas was, or be where that other man was. We need to take over. They're trying to change our way of life. I don't blame them. I really don't. Rick is crazy. Like I said, like Rick, if he need. I like him in later seasons, but season 5, he needed to go.
No, I agree with you.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not
that's
just my
your
opinion.
You think he needed to go in season 5, and that's your opinion.
Listen,
No, I didn't say.
And
No,
I respect your opinion.
I said now. I mean, season 6, 7, and 8, 9 pretty much changed it for me. That Rick became a leader. But what I'm saying is, but when you were watching season 5, I was sitting there, it's like this. Some characters need to just go behind him and pop him. I mean, he's sitting there. I mean, especially in Alexandria, telling him, if you don't follow us, we will take over and end you. I'm like, wow. So it's like,
But he never said that in the show. I mean, if he said that in the show, I'll be like,
no.
Then that's why I'll be like, bro, you're going too far. You gotta calm down.
No,
that's not how it works.
No, he didn't just point the gun at Pete. He was pointing the gun at everyone in the town, moving it around. That's when I was like,
I will admit, in that moment, he did go a little cray-cray. I will admit, in that moment, he did go a little cray-cray. Like, in that moment, he just transformed into Shane.
No, he was Shane.
You can actually see it.
He was Shane the entire season.
No, he wasn't. I think in season 5 he was, because
you
can literally see a lot of Shane in Rick during The Walking Dead season 5. If you don't believe me, watch that season again. I swear, you're going to see some crazy, similar scenes with Shane.
Kingslayer, he was kind of wrong, though, because the group wasn't going to, or their group wasn't going to really listen to him in that way. Him being crazy.
Rick was nuts that season. I mean,
he was nuts, and that's where
Rick is not that kind of person to raid a community. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, bro, that's not how it works.
Like I said, in season 5 of the show,
but I do.
If Rick was going to do that to me, I would have killed him.
Yeah.
Tell me to leave, or tell me if I don't stand up and do this shit, that he would kick us all out. I mean, take over. I would have been like,
it's
what the hell is wrong with you?
It's not that he was right or wrong. That's not it. It's the way he portrayed it in his actions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
Where it's at.
The problem was, I won't lie. The Alexandrians were soft. There's no doubt in my mind they were not. They were soft. Right. But what I'm getting at, Rick was like said he was going to take over by force. I'm like, don't do that. I said this: if you want to show these people a new way of life, be peaceful to them. Show them a better way. Don't sit there force it upon them. No, I would have punched him anyways.
Right, and it's a good thing she did. It's a good thing she did punch him. Because
no, I didn't say punch.
Looking back at it now, I don't blame her, to be honest. He was losing his mind.
I would have shot him. That scene. He's pointing a gun at all these people.
Whoa, that's going too far.
No,
because
it isn't too far. It isn't too far. He was pointing guns at everybody.
If he's going crazy, then obviously you need to put him out of his misery before he actually does kill somebody.
It was more than crazy. No, I believe he might have pulled that trigger. I don't know. I believe he would have.
If he would have killed Pete, then I wouldn't blame Rick, because again, Pete was abusing his wife, and I'm like, you don't do that.
No.
He wasn't I'm not just saying
Pete. I think he would have shot someone else.
He wasn't just.
Well, the person I think he would have shot was Pete.
I believe he would have shot Pete, and I think he might have shot Diana. Those are the two people I believe he was going to shoot.
Well, I don't know. Why would he shoot Deanna if Deanna was telling him to stop?
No, she wasn't just saying stop. No, she wasn't just saying stop. She was about to kick his ass out. Then she should have never said that then. No, I'm saying Rick would have stayed by shooting her. And then
well, she would never said that then. He would never pulled out his gun in the first place, because she must have said that.
They grouped him.
They
grouped him, and that's what made him go a little bit crazy.
No, I'm saying this. This is what I'm gonna say. If she was actually gonna kick his ass out, he would have shot her. No one else was gonna fight him, because we already know he would have won. No one else in the Alexandrians can fight, because they all suck.
That was back in the day. That was back then. They sucked. What's for Rick and everybody else, they would not have known how to fight.
They would have lost. I think the only possible one who would have won was Aaron and Eric, but I think they would have lost too. But I think they would have at least put up some sort of a fight. The rest would have just lost. Yeah. They were Rick's bitch. That you can't lie
Anyway,
about
changing
that.
the subject. Changing the subject.
Season 5 is... I like that season, but, man, seriously, that's why I love season. And then later on, after No Way Out, he learns to trust these people, and he becomes a nicer person again. So...
Anyway, I got a question for the chat. Chat, if I kill off Maggie in my Walking Dead series, would you be upset? Yes or no? Just give me an honest yes or no.
I honestly wouldn't care. Few characters I wouldn't care if you kill. Michonne, I wouldn't care too much.
Really?
Bro. Incredible Batman. Michonne's gonna be really good in my show. Trust me.
No, I'm saying, I didn't say, like, if she's bad. I'm saying she's a character, like, even in the comics, if she died, I would have cared, but not, like, cried over as long as I did with Andrea.
I would cry.
Yeah.
That's
Andrea's death in the comics, I was like in tears.
Because it was an epic death.
It was the coolest
I
death,
would be
like
so
one of the
upset
coolest
if you
deaths
killed
I've ever
Michonne.
seen.
There you go, Kingslayer stated right there. I'd be so upset if you killed Michonne. Oh, I would be. She's a badass. She's not a character.
I'm not killing off Michonne. The question I asked the chat was, would you guys be upset if I killed off Maggie in my Walking Dead series? Yes or no? Michonne, at least Michonne won't die in my show because Michonne's Michonne.
In my show, she might die in Commonwealth art.
It's kind
so
of,
we can have some more. So we can have some more epic deaths in that art.
It's kind of a meh.
No, we need the Commonwealth arc needed more epic deaths. We only had a few. We only had only one good death, Mac arc, Rick's, and I would say Dwight's death was pretty neat. Was pretty all right.
Incredible Batman, would you be upset if I killed off Maggie? Yes or no?
Like I said, it depends on how you kill her off.
Yeah, it depends.
I'm not.
Maybe
I don't usually complain.
I don't usually. It also depends on
I never complain.
But...
I never complain, so I don't think I would care too much. I look to the forward. I don't look to the past on how you kill off a character, because that's just not me. I'm a forward-looking kind of man.
I mean, Overace, do you think I should give Maggie Glenn's comic book death?
Ooh, that would be kind of cool though too. So Herschel dies too.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Because she was pregnant with Herschel in the comics when he died.
Well, in season 6, Maggie won't be pregnant with Herschel Jr. She'll already have the baby.
Oh no.
But I'm just asking you guys, would you guys be comfortable if I gave Maggie Glenn's comic book
Can I ask you a question? Will Sophia die in the show, or will she be like the character in the comics where Maggie and Glenn adopts her?
Glenn and Maggie are indeed going to adopt Sophia.
Yes.
Just like John Miller's going to adopt Enid.
I mean, Sophia is one of my favorite characters in the comics. I can't lie about that. I do love her.
But if I was to kill off Sophia, it would have to be in a way that made sense for the story, and it would have to be in a badass way. Because I don't know. Like, if I'm going to kill off Sophia or Abraham, it has to be in a way that makes sense for the story. It has to be in a badass way.
I would never kill Sophia, because Sophia is one of my favorite characters. One, especially in A New Beginning, because Sophia's kind of cute. In A New Beginning. I can't lie, I did think she was kind of cute.
At least add Clem in the comics.
No. Do you want to hear some good news? In the Negan Live comic book, Robert Kirkman made a statement that says Clementine lives. So could there be a one-off comic on Clementine?
I don't know, man.
I did read that though. I did read it though, and it did say in the letter.
If they are gonna do it, have it be like after the game. Like if you're gonna do it, have it be after the game.
That's what it said. That's pretty much what it was stating, because in the bottom of the Negan Lives it says Clementine.
Because another thing too, the Walking Dead Negan Lives comic book takes place after The Walking Dead issue 174. So
74.
that's
Negan's
actually
final
pretty
issue.
cool.
Negan's final issue.
Yes, in the Walking Dead comic book series.
Yeah, because he leaves because the
And then
group
after
kicks him
The
out.
Walking Dead issue 174, The Walking Dead Negan Lives comic starts.
Yeah, because the group kicked Negan out.
Well, it was Rick that kicked
Kingslayer
Negan out.
says, I don't know, man. I would love Clem in the comics, but I don't want them to ruin my Clem. Otherwise, Robert Kerman, you catching these ones.
Robert Kerman doesn't. I think he's ruined a few characters. I don't think he's ruined many characters. I don't think he's never gotten a game character. So, and he technically does own the Walking Dead video games because it's owned by Skybound, and then he owns Skybound.
Yep.
So he technically owns the game.
Oh, Race, do you want a quick question for you? Do you want me to give Maggie Glenn's comic book death?
I want it.
It's a yes or no.
That's one of the best deaths in the comics. You can't. That's my personal opinion. It's one of the best comic book deaths because it was so shocking and graphic. I can't lie, it was quite graphic.
Well, what are you
in
saying?
The comics was
Devin, what are you saying? Yes or no?
I said yes. Give Glenn one of his. He is one of the best deaths in the comics, man, because it is so graphic. It was shocking too.
Yeah, I guess yes.
There's a few characters I say that needs to die in the comics and in the show. Andrea should have died like she did in the comics during the Whisperer War. That's one of the deaths they should have done. They should not have killed her during the Governor arc. What the hell is wrong with you?
At least in my show, it won't be like that.
What the hell is wrong with you, Glenn Morsaw? Because I don't blame Scott M. Gimble for that.
I'm like, bro, that's not how it works. I mean, if you're going to kill off a character, it should have been either Sasha, Michonne, or
Tyrese.
What was the other character's name?
Tyrese.
Yeah, either I don't know. No, not Tyrese. Either Sasha, Michonne, or Carol. It should have been Andrea. It should have been either.
I'm saying if you killed Carol off in season 3, it wouldn't be as big as it is now. Like now, it's like almost impossible to kill Carol now. But back then, it would have been kind of cool.
If they would have killed off Carol or Michonne in The Walking Dead season 3, a lot of people would have accepted it because with characters like Andrea and Carl, it was different.
I mean, Daryl could have died in season 3, and it would have been acceptable. More acceptable than it is now.
Daryl could have died in season 3. He could have died an epic death.
Yeah.
And he could.
That's dumb as fuck. No,
they could have done it. I don't know. They could have done it.
It is not.
No.
Back then, it would have been acceptable. Now it wouldn't be because.
Why the fuck would they kill Michonne in her first season? Well, that's true. Yeah, that'd be dumb.
I'm talking about Daryl.
I agree with you, Kingsway.
They could have killed off in season 3. They could have killed Daryl off in season 3. They could have.
That'd be really dumb. I would have been angry.
People who get angry off of death on the show, I say that my personal opinion. There's certain characters that mean more. If you killed Carl off in season 3, it would like Andrew's a bigger character. It should have been bigger than Daryl because that's what it was in. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, Andrea and Daryl should have been the big.
It's not supposed
to be four.
Tack for tack. It's supposed to be different.
Rick, Carol, Daryl, Carl, Andrea, and Daryl should have been the big favorites, the big 6.
I'm saying this now, but in season 2 or 3, if you killed Daryl off, it would have been sad. People would have been mad. But it would have been, like, now if they kill him off now, fans will burn down AMC's.
Yeah, and I'll be one of them. He's such a badass. You kind of need that now. For sure. Are you guys still there? Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the fuck is it being? What the fucking shit. The fuck, man. Where are you guys not having any problems with the stream? I don't know what the fuck's happening. Fucking Discord. Come on, man. Just fucking load, will you? Jesus Christ. Nope, no problems. Okay. On my thing, it just said, what the fuck? You stupid device. God. This is fucking retarded. I hate this thing. What the fuck? Unable to connect to chat. What the hell? What the fuck? Great. I don't even know if I can get it going. This fucking service is being retarded as fuck. It's being so stupid. It's fucking sad. Yeah, you're probably right on that, Kingslayer. Why is it loading that, but it's not loading other shit? That is so retarded. This is dumb. No internet? Nah, you're fucking retarded. There is internet, you piece of shit. You're just being a piece of shit. Oh my god. Fucking hate this thing. Come on, man. No, you guys are probably right about that, though. I agree. What the fuck? Bro. Reconnect. So stupid. So dumb. I hate this device. Nah, it's loving. Sorry about that. What are we at? 47, 48 minutes? Okay. I am going to upload the video, by the way. Alright, I'm back.
Star Trek. I hate I'm a Star Trek hater.
Back on here. I don't know why I disconnected.
Another thing. Another character I would have killed. Else, I gotta take me a minute.
Yeah, my bad on that. A stupid service disconnected from the internet for some dumbass reason. I don't know.
Would you have killed...
Huh?
Would you have killed, Rosita or Eugene or no?
I hate Rosita so dang much. I still don't like Rosita. I hate her. I'm sitting there, I'm like, kill her now.
Do you like Rosita in the show?
No, I don't.
She's okay, but...
How about Rosita in the comic books?
I actually liked her more in the comics than in the show, to be honest.
I mean, in the comics, she was really nobody, so...
No, I'm saying what I like.
She was nobody, but in the show, they gave her more character development, even in season 7. And I'm like, bro...
Well, they've given her
Rick
shitty
and
character
Sean made better parents
development.
Well, okay, on that note, Jess, it's a mix. It's a mix. Some people prefer Rick and Rashawn, and some people don't. It really just depends on the person.
I prefer Rick and Andrea. Rick and Andrea all the way. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, what do you ship? Iron Wolverine. Do you ship Rick and Jesse or Rick and Andrew?
Rick and Andrea. Well, because that was my ship. I was shipping them together, and I got my ship. They both were married. But her and Dale were practically married.
For me to be,
And Rick lost his wife.
I was comparing
Rick lost his wife during the.
I was comparing them to Shane and Laurie. Wait, what? What do you mean comparing them?
Yeah.
For me, it was. I was
Rick and Andrea. That's my shit.
For me, it was like I if Rick was gonna be with Andrea, I was gonna be perfectly fine with it. If Rick was gonna be with Michonne, I was gonna be fine with it. Either way, for me, I was okay with either way.
Yeah.
I didn't care either way.
I can't. People give me crap for this. I hate TV show Michonne so much because it completely changed her character from the comics. But not just that, they changed her character from season 3. I don't like their characters. 100% changed their character. They're not even close to being the same damn character. That gets my nerves pumping.
Kingslayer is already shit for Rick and Michonne. I'm sorry. I'm just into
Rick and Michonne should never have been together. It should never have happened.
That's your say.
It would, if Rick was with Jesse, it would have made so much sense. Even if Andrea died, it would have made more sense. Because
it would have.
Those two had chemistry together. Like, you can tell
should have
that
dated
those two
King
had
Ezekiel.
They made
Michonne should have dated King Ezekiel
in season 3, right? Well, because they made her underused in season 3, they had to change it. So
no, they underused her from. No, they shouldn't. That's another problem.
They wanted to go a different route.
People need to quit saying, "Oh, they wanted her. She had to die." And say, "No."
No, I'm not saying she needed. No, I'm not saying she needed to die or should have died. But I'm saying
people who say that season 3 is great,
they wanted to go,
and her death was amazing. I should tell them to fuck off. Her death was complete garbage.
I'm gonna say this: they wanted to go a different route. That is perfectly fine.
No, it never should have happened. That's one of the characters you should not have killed that early. There's a few characters you could not have killed.
She never died a dumb death.
They already told the story that you preferred it. They already told the story the way you preferred it and the way you wanted it in the comic book version. They didn't need to do it again in the TV show.
The show completely. The show since season 3 has not. Like, the show right now could have been 100 times better if they kept Andrea. It could have been 100 times better.
It would have been better, at least if they had Andrea or Glenn alive. It would have been better. Because I think when Glenn died in the Walking Dead show, that's when a lot of people started to
Glenn died when he needed to die. Okay, Andrea died way too damn early. Andrea died way too early.
Regardless if you agree or not, I'm stating facts.
They're not facts.
Yes, they are.
No,
the facts with Andrea. The Andrea facts are true.
To die
the facts for Andrea, that Andrea should have never died, in my opinion.
I believe she should have died. But
the fact is, a lot of people stopped watching the show after Negan was introduced, after he killed Glenn.
That's pretty true. It did happen. I'm saying but Andrea's death.
Exactly. If you don't believe me,
people who say
look at the ratings for The Walking Dead season 7.
Yeah, it dropped a lot.
Oh well, so be it.
Huge rating drops.
People should have known. It's plain and simple.
I knew Glenn was gonna die.
Yeah, I knew it too. People were idiots for not seeing that. They were the idiots.
I mean, Andrea's death. That's the biggest death on the show. Everyone says is Carl. My biggest problem with the deaths on the show is Andrea's. Andrea should never have died in season 3. She should have died at least season 10 during the Whisper War, like she does in the comics. To me, it's such idiotic.
I'll agree with that, but like I said, they wanted.
I was so damn pissed.
Well, we don't get everything we want.
I almost ripped up. I was so mad.
We don't get everything we want in life. Let's be honest. So
whatever. I was so mad. I almost ripped up my picture of Rick and Andrea. I was so mad. I almost ripped up my poster of Rick and Andrea that I don't show nobody. I almost ripped it up because I don't even hang it up. I keep it in a safe bag. I almost ripped that thing up. I was so mad. I was like, Rick and Andrea. I said, I'll never see you live action. I was so angry. You should, people.
I didn't like that. I'm like, bro, we're never gonna see Rick and Andrea get together in live action format.
That's what I said.
Because
now we have
the dumb showrunner of season 3 made the decision to kill off Andrea in a dumb way, and I just didn't like it. It was retarded.
People called Andrea the worst character.
I'm about to.
Well, you Yeah, you could blame the showrunner for season 3 because he was the one that butchered Andrew's character. And I'm like, bro,
he's the one who butchered the character, and he was the one who decided to kill her off.
I'm like, bro, that.
Right.
If it's gonna be with somebody, have it be with a minor character. Like, don't have it be with.
The governor.
Like, if it's gonna be with Carol or with a minor character, then yes, it makes sense. But if you're gonna have it with a character like Carl or Andrea, it makes zero sense whatsoever. Like, why would you butcher a character that's supposed to last, like, what,
you
8 or 9
now?
seasons?
Season 8 butchered Carl up, too, so, I mean, Scott M. Gimple butchered him up, too, so, I mean. Another thing I don't like about Scott M. Gimple. Oh, we killed Andrea off. We need a character like Andrea. Oh, let's give it to Michonne. Like, you idiot. Come on.
Anyway, changing subject.
So it's whatever.
No, the problem with her character is they completely changed her character just so she could be with Rick. I mean, no. You should not change up a character just so they can be
Personally,
with... no.
I thought they were meant together in the beginning, but...
No, I did not. I did not sense it. I sensed a friendship. Like in the comics, they were friends. They didn't date each other. They were only friends.
And I like
They respected each other.
In the show, they never
They
did.
were friends. It was a friendship. Yes, it was.
Sure, in the second half of the season of The Walking Dead season 5, I guess yes, you can argue that yes, it's there.
I did not see
but they didn't touch into it a lot.
I did not see not for the show. I mean, I did not see an Andrea and a Rick relationship, but I did see a Jess.
No, I know that now. I know that now. I mean, they killed her off in season 3. I mean,
the way they killed off Jesse and Andrea was so retarded. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, killing off Jesse wasn't the dumbest decision they've ever made. I mean, killing Andrea off. No, I'm saying this, but killing Andrea
in my opinion, killing off Jesse was so dumb. Like, why would you do that?
I think killing off Jesse was dumb, but killing off Andrea is 100 times worse because she.
Well, killing off Jesse was bad because those two were in love with each other. Those two had chemistry.
I'm saying.
Jesse had potential to be a lot like comic book Andrea, and they effed that up.
They shouldn't have done that.
Actually, Scott Gimple is the one that effed that up.
No, Glenn Morse is the one. Glenn Morse is the one.
Scott Gimple killed off Jess.
The worst showrunner of The Walking Dead is Glenn Morse. He killed off one of the biggest characters they ever could have used before she even had a chance to become great. No, at least Carl.
Scott Gimple will always be one of the worst.
I don't like Scott M. Gimple. I mean, I don't like.
He will always be one of the worst showrunners, and that's my opinion.
He would. Yeah, he would be. I consider him one of the worst too. I mean, but compared to Glenn Morse, who didn't even give a character a chance to shine, like Andrea, that to me is the bottom of the barrel. At least Carl had seasons 4, 5, and 6
he didn't let Andrea. Andrea was supposed to shine in season 3, and she didn't shine at all in season 3.
They butchered her so bad by making her date the governor. I mean, that was mean. That was when I was like, oh,
that was ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me?
That's my haters. That's the way. That's why I almost don't. I almost hate. I almost hate season 3. I
prefer Andrea or Jess. I prefer Andrea to be either with Rick rather than be with Shane or the governor. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, her being with Shane.
I mean, again, that's my opinion.
Her being with Shane, like that didn't make me absolutely hate her, but her being with the governor, I mean, I was there. What the are you doing?
I did not ship Shane and Andrea at all. That was like a big no-no. Like, are you kidding me?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't ship it either, but compared to her and the governor, it was a little better. At least her and John Berthel had some sort of chemistry.
Well, they didn't really date, they just screwed. That's all they did.
No, but I'm saying at least they had some sort of chemistry. Her and David Morse had no chemistry at all.
And yeah, that right there, I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I can somewhat prefer her and Shane, because at least they had some sort of chemistry, and they were both. I mean, and that's just, it's still bottom of the barrel, but, like, compared to her or Rick or her and Dale, like in the comics, I would have been fine with. But I knew her and Dale was not going to happen because the actor wanted to leave too damn soon, so.
Well, the only reason, that's what a play didn't want, the only reason why the actor didn't want to leave was because Frank Darabont was leaving.
No, he was fired. Frank Darabont was fired.
Yeah, he was fired.
He wasn't. He didn't.
Yeah,
he
was
didn't.
fired.
I'm saying. Making it say like Frank Darabont leaves, nothing against you, makes it sound like it's better than it is. They fired him off. At least AMC got sued over this. They should have been sued over this. The Frank
They
Darabont
did get
firing.
sued over. They did get sued. Frank Darabont did sue AMC because
that's what I'm saying.
And guess what? And guess what? AMC won. Anyway.
AMC won. I mean, I'm saying I think Frank Darabont should have won because they had a contract.
I'm sorry,
with him
but
for
I'm for the
years.
channel. I'm an AMC bro. I'm an AMC.
No,
bro.
AMC. People who think AMC always does right decisions, it's like
well,
AT&T.
No, I don't say that.
Something.
No,
not all their decisions were good. By me,
I'm saying
it is what it is. At the end of the day,
there's some things I'm starting not to like AT&T because they bought Warner Brothers and they're screwing up, giving a Snyder Cut. I'm saying it's like you idiots giving Snyder Cut. You give a mouse a cookie. Now those Snyder fans are asking for a glass of fucking milk. That's what it is.
Stop talking shit about Snyder Cut because Snyder Cut is going to be better than Josh Whedon's Justice League.
No, my problem is not the Snyder Cut. My problem is going to be the Snyder Cult.
I'm not saying AMC.
These people, the people are going to say, bring back Batfleck. That's my biggest problem.
I'm
looking at the future of DC, not Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, I didn't even like half the movies. I hate Man of Steel.
Don't worry about it, King Slayer.
Man of Steel was a good movie.
It was a
Man
good
of Steel was a good movie, and again, that's my opinion. If you don't like Man of Steel, if you don't read the Superman comic books, then obviously you're like, if you don't read Superman comics, then of course you're not gonna like Man of Steel. It's as simple as that. Just like you're not gonna like Batman v Superman.
No, that is unfair.
If you don't read the Return of Superman comic book, if you don't read the origin of Batman, Man of
Steel is even worse.
Man of Steel is not a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie. It's a bad Superman movie, is my opinion.
It's not a bad movie at all.
It's a bad Superman movie. It's a bad Superman movie, but not. It's a good movie, but not a bad.
There's literally if you watch the movie, if you really watch the movie, you can literally see there's nothing bad in it. It's not even bad. It shows you the true origin of Superman.
That's not.
It shows you the origin of Superman. It showed how his father died in a different way.
His father.
It showed how Clark became Superman, how he found the ship.
Compared to Walking Dead,
who his real father was, who killed his father.
No.
Who was General Zod, and why was he coming for him?
No. That's not the problem I have with the movie. The problem I have with the movie is how they portrayed Superman as not being the symbol of hope, like comics. That's just, to me, they portrayed him as...
They didn't want to do it yet. They wanted to do it in the future Superman movie, like in the sequel, but they didn't have time to make another movie.
We didn't get a sequel. We got BVS where they killed him off.
Well, if you want to be like, if you want to blame somebody for not giving us a sequel to Man of Steel, then blame WB, because that's WB's.
People, the people say I blame Zack Snyder. I actually wanted to see Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. I actually kind of did. I mean, at
least Zack Snyder's version of Justice League is going to be better than the other Justice League we got.
Joss Whedon's version, there's a couple things I like. I liked how they made Superman a little more lighthearted. That's the Superman I wanted to see, but that's just mad because I'm a Superman fan. But I don't like dark, serious Superman.
I mean, I get what you're saying, King Slayer, but still. A little bit sensitive, but
anyway, changing the subject. Going back to The Walking Dead.
You guys are going over each other.
I'm about to go to bed.
You guys are going over each other. My God.
I like arguing with people.
Yes, but you're going over each other, so I don't even know if you're actually hearing what he's saying.
Arguing is so much better than peacefully agreeing. I like to argue with people. I like to fight back. I'm not saying peacefully
agreeing. That's not. I'm not saying that bullshit either way. But
I'm about to hang up and.
I'm like, listen. If you don't like the Man of Steel film, if you don't like Josh Whedon's Justice League, that's your opinion. But in my opinion, I like Man of Steel. I like what Snyder did with Batman v Superman.
I don't like Joss Whedon's Justice League. They suck.
But if you don't like Justice League, that's your opinion.
I don't like both. I think Zack Snyder's version won't be great, but I think it'll be a little better. I think
Zack Snyder's version is going to be really good because it shows us comic book Steppenwolf. We're gonna see Darkseid.
Black Suit Superman. That's Black suit Superman, yeah.
Because in the Return of Superman comic book, he wears the
Let's
black
just go
suit.
back to Walking Dead. A little bit.
Yeah, let's go back to The Walking Dead. It's just, I don't mind talking about DC Comics, but I don't want it to take up the
We can do that on
stream.
my
Like,
channel.
the stream is about The
We can do
Walking
that on my
Dead,
channel.
not DC.
Listen.
We can do that on my channel.
It didn't sound like you were saying that before, Walker did. It sounded like you were just going at him because he didn't like the movie.
No, he wasn't.
If you didn't like Man of Steel, that's my opinion.
We were just arguing. We were just arguing. I mean, I like to argue with people. I mean,
in my opinion, I like Man of Steel, but I don't.
Jesse,
but in Incredible Batman's opinion, he did not like the Man of Steel film.
I didn't say I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't like it as a Superman movie. That's the difference. That's a good movie.
Jesse, yeah, let's go back to the Walking Dead. He always says.
Yeah, let's go back to The Walking Dead, please.
The Walking Dead until October. We've got nothing to talk about. I mean, that's just my problem. There's nothing.
I mean, The Walking Dead season 10 is getting an additional 6 episodes, so it doesn't really matter by me.
But we don't know. But we don't know what they're about. We didn't get no information on what the episodes are about. That's what I wanted to know.
Probably it's going to be a surprise.
I want to know.
It's going to be a surprise for the fans.
Hold on.
I don't know what they're. I think they should be flashbacks.
Kingslayer, Jesse, and Sam saying didn't know what the heck you guys are saying because you guys are talking over each other, so they don't know what the hell you're saying.
I'm going to bed, so people can. I mean, like, I want to see these 6 additional episodes, but I want to know what they're about. I want to see if they're. I want to hear if they're flashbacks.
It wouldn't surprise me if one of them was about why Maggie left. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
That's what I. There's a few. I think one of. I mean, I want to see a Negan flashback episode.
The only thing.
Want to see it.
We're not
the
even
only thing that it will make me if it's what will get me to watch that Maggie episode if one of them is about why she left. If the one if Enid is in it via flashback, that will get me to watch the episode because that will get me to watch the episode because we get to see Enid one more time, even though she's dead. It still gives us the fans the opportunity to see that character again via flashback. Because, again, that's another character that's unfortunately dead.
Walker Dead, don't take this personally. Walker Dead, don't take this personally. How many fans are actually fighting for Enid? Because I don't know, and I want to know. I mean, I like the character, but I wasn't out there.
You want to know how many people signed? I will tell you guys this. You want to know how many people signed the Enid petition?
1%.
This is all I want to know.
1%.
Whoa. Wait. Hear me out.
Okay, 5%.
Let me tell you guys how many people signed the Enid petition because even though it's not really big, like millions big, but at least there are people that want her back. So I'm going to tell you guys how many people signed the petition. I was actually blown away by this.
If it's not above 10,000,
no, I'm talking about 36 people. 36 people signed a petition, and they're already saying that, if you don't bring back Enid in season 11, we're going to go to AMC and we're going to do a riot. And I'm like, bro.
36 people.
I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, 36 people. I don't think.
I mean, anything is possible, but again, we don't know what they're going to be doing with season 11.
Did you just tell me? No, wait a minute.
Walker Dead. I don't think 36 people will change it. I mean, release the Snyder Cut was thousands of people. I mean, that has a little more staying power. That has a little more power over 36. But
the petition did get 125 shares.
I mean,
that is a lot of people.
136. It's still good. It's better than I thought it was. I mean, I thought it would be like just the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, the petition is getting to people, but it has a lot of shares. It has a lot of people viewing it. Like, you have to see it in order to understand. Like, if you see the petition, you know what I'm talking about.
If you're only saying 36 people signed it, that is not even 1% of the people that watch.
Yeah, they're not going to change. Yeah, they're not.
That's not 1%.
That isn't going to change AMC's mind.
That's like 0.1%. And they're all calling you simps, by the way. They're all calling you simps.
Bro, that's not even. I'm like 36 is not even a lot of people anyway. So,
yeah.
But I mean, it does have like.
That's nothing.
It has like 125 shares, so it has to be getting to people.
It's getting to people, but still 126.
But at the same time, we don't know. We don't even know what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Enid will come back. I think it might be a flashback if they bring her back.
The shares...
I don't know. The views and the shares are two different things.
Listen,
yeah, there is a difference.
The shares aren't going to mean anything unless if they actually vote for it. They're all calling you a simp, by the way. I mean, they're Walker Dead, they're all calling you a simp. They're all calling you a big simp. In the chat.
Now that's
what is that supposed to mean? I'm like, bro, there's no way they're bringing her back for season 11. And 36 people is not even a lot of people, so why are they even going to bother?
That was
you might as well bring back Jesus and Enid for a flashback, even if it is for one last time.
They're calling you
a flashback if they do.
They're calling you a real simp for Enid.
Oh my...
Bro, Enid is dead. She's not coming back to the fucking show. I will say this: if they bring her back in season 11, I will be shocked. I will be shocked.
Enid is gone, and she might not come back in a flashback because her actor is doing.
But unfortunately, she's gone.
They could bring her back in a. I'm saying, if they give Maggie a flashback episode, they could. Very well. I don't think they will, but they could. That's all I'm saying.
They could do it if they want to. They don't have to do it.
They did it to Sasha. That's all I'm getting at. In season 9, they did it for Sasha.
No, they're calling you.
You mean in season 8?
Who's the one
saying Claire, stop saying stuff like that. Enid is dead and she's not coming back.
No, he's calling you a simp.
If she was coming back, Angela Kang would have confirmed that at Comic-Con. But unfortunately, that's not the case. She's not coming back.
You are not understanding. You are not understanding what
he's calling you a simp. He's calling you a simp.
Well, tell him to stop because Enid is dead for the 100th time.
Walker dead. He's saying that you're in love with Enid. That's why he's calling you a simp.
Enid is dead.
That's what a simp means. That you love Enid so much. That's what
she's gone.
Means.
So there's nothing we could do about it. Same with Carl. She's dead.
Walker dead. What he's saying is Kingslayer, whoever's saying it, because you always talk about Enid, that he's calling you a simp. That means you love her. That's what he's saying.
She's gone. She's gone. Unfortunately, she's gone.
Oh my god.
There's no bringing her back unless it's a fucking flashback. Either it's a flashback or a hallucination. That would make so much sense for the story.
Listen, you need to get your
like they did with Merle.
No, hold up. You need to get your facts straight and understand what the hell we're saying. We're not saying that she's coming back. That is not what they're saying at all. That is the exact opposite. They're saying
they're calling you a simp, and that means they're saying that you love Enid.
But I am telling you that she.
That's not what a simp. That's not what a simp means. A simp means that you love Enid now. That you can get Enid off your brain. That's what they're saying.
How many times do I have to tell you guys that? Oh my goodness! Whatever. Enid is dead. Her head was on a spike. Are you guys listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's not what a simp means. They always hear you saying. No, I'm not even talking about Enid being alive. That's not even it. Like other things, showing Enid on your profile for your Discord. I'm not saying but people think that you are a simp for Enid. That's what people are saying. That's what it.
Alright, anyway, changing the subject. Are you guys excited for Fear Season 6?
I'm not too excited. I'm a little excited, but not too much. I'm not pumped. I actually watched the panel, and the panel got me a little more excited, but not by much.
Yeah, it looked.
What about you, Wolverine? Are you excited for Fear the Walking Dead a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. I saw the trailer. It was pretty good.
I'm hyped for Fear Season 6.
No.
Morgan and Sherry are going to be in it. Daniel's going to be in it.
Listen,
watch the panel. Watch the panel where they pretty much confirm that Morgan lives.
Oh, well,
what else did they confirm? Because I honestly didn't watch the panel.
I'm not really surprised by that. I had a feeling he was going to live in it.
I wasn't shocked either.
They didn't
100% confirm it.
It was obvious that he was going to survive, no matter what.
No, they didn't 100% confirm it.
His actor kind of.
They didn't 100%. All right, I'm going to tell you what they said at the Comic-Con panel. They didn't 100%.
Or did?
They didn't 100% confirm it. The actor said he's directing an episode, and he's out. Like, it's not the first episode. I know that for a fact. That he will barely act in it. That's all I'm saying. Also, that pretty much practically says he lives without saying the words.
Okay, that's cool. No,
I wasn't shocked that Morgan's
right.
gonna live.
Well, no, he
wasn't shocked.
He kind of already hinted that.
I wasn't shocked.
He kind of already hinted at the end when they were finishing up the first half or whatever like that. That he was still there and such as that, and that he said something about we just finished up the first half or whatever, something like that, and people were like,
that's what he said at the panel.
Yeah. And people were like, oh, well, that means he's probably not dead because he wouldn't be there otherwise if he was dead. So.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing terrible. I would have not had Lenny James said anything.
I'm not going to say that season 6 is going to be great until I see it.
I doubt it. I'll tell you what, the panel got me a little more excited. It was actually, except those two nincompoops kept speaking and kept getting me like, ugh.
Right.
But the actors made it sound pretty good.
It's not like at the panel. It's not like they said some weird stuff like, "Oh, Madison's gonna come back." It's not like they said that.
They didn't say stuff that's just outright stupid. But they said, but the actors made it seem kind of exciting. Like the guy who plays Victor said that he's gonna play in the middle, working from both sides. I'm like, that's kind of I kind of like that.
Bro. Why would you be working with both sides?
Bro. To trick the Pioneers so they could.
That's fine, but don't be tricking.
That's what I'm
thinking. Don't be tricking the other group. Don't be tricking your family. Don't be doing that.
Why would Victor do that now? But
you got to think about it. You got to put Negan into that spice. He's gonna basically be pretending to be.
Yes, he can pull a Negan, but as long as he doesn't betray. As long as he doesn't betray Daniel or Alicia, he's fine.
I don't think he will.
Another thing.
He can pull in Negan as long as he doesn't betray the group again.
Another thing.
You already did that with him in season 3, so why would they do it again? It makes no type of sense.
They confirmed at the panel that there won't be just one time jump, there will be multiple time jumps throughout the first half.
What do they mean by that? Like 3 years?
They didn't confirm.
Possibly?
They didn't confirm. They just said multiple time jumps.
That doesn't surprise me that they didn't confirm.
I think longer than 3 years. I think we might get up to where the main show is now. That's what I was thinking.
The reason why is because we heard rumors of them big.
As long as it's a 4-year time jump, I wouldn't really care.
No, I think it's the 6. I think it might be the 6.
Yeah, because if we heard rumors,
that makes sense.
If we heard rumors about them going to season 11, like the middle.
I doubt it. I don't think they'll be a part of season 11. But that's just me saying that now.
I don't know.
All it depends.
If a Fear the Walking Dead character is going to be in The Walking Dead, it has to be either John or Daniel,
or Alicia.
That's what I'm saying.
Alicia could stay on Fear the Walking Dead because supposedly she's the last Clark.
They're gonna kill. I think I'll say this: if Fear the Walking Dead is great and it gets a really good viewership number, I don't think there would be a crossover to season 11. If it's great, if the ratings are bad again, I believe they might cross over some of the characters to the main show. That's if the ratings are bad. That's just me saying that now. So. People are saying, they're going to be in season 11. I won't say that now. I'll see how the ratings are.
Right, yeah. Okay.
For season 6. But that's just me.
You guys want to know what I want? I want Morgan, Dwight, and Sherry to come back to the Walking Dead main show already.
Yeah, that's what I want that too.
That's what we want.
Because they've been on Fear for way too long.
Sherry hasn't. She's just joining the show. But Morgan has been on for 3, if you... counting this season, be 3 seasons. Dwight would be 2. Well, will be 2.
Yeah.
I want Dwight back on the show already. I can understand why Dwight crossed over to Fear was because he was looking for his wife, but that should have been a one season thing. Like that by season 5, that thing should have been already
or a Dwight miniseries. They could have made a Dwight miniseries and not put him on Fear.
Exactly. It would have been really cool to see a backstory of Dwight, like having the apocalypse happen in his eyes.
Right.
Through his eyes.
You know what I want to see, though? I don't...
In a flashback of him getting burned with the iron.
People want to see a Michonne miniseries leading up to the movie. I don't even want to see much of her in the movie. I just want to see a lot of Rick. And a lot of this new group.
I don't want to see a lot of Michonne in the Walking Dead movie. I just want to see Rick.
That's what I want.
I want Rick to be the focus of the first two movies. I don't want Michonne to take up that.
I mean, it's fine.
I want the first movie to be about Rick.
Just so the Rashawn fans can scream and post pictures of it. That's
if
what
everybody screams, like if I'm going to the movie theater to see the second Rick movie, if they do if they bring back Michonne in the Walking Dead movies, it's not going to be a big shocker because we all know she's going to be in the movies. Obviously,
I'm not shocked. No,
and if a lot of people scream in the movie theater, I'm going to be like, bro.
Oh my god, it's good.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, do
you even understand what's going on here?
The only reason they would bring Michonne into the movie,
it's not even a big surprise.
Just to make the second movie get more money. So the Rashawn fans are gonna go in there in flocks.
Right.
Well, Rick and Andrea fans are gonna hold up picket signs that would say they should have bring back Andrea.
Well, like I said,
they should have kept Andrea.
Well, Jesse should have been with Rick.
They should have kept Andrea.
That was my opinion.
That's my fight for everything.
Don't have your hopes too high for season 6 of Fear, because like I said, season 5 of Fear with the trailer that made season 5 look good, but yet it was not great at all.
No, watch the Comic-Con panel for season 5. That was trash.
No, but I'm saying
how many people were at the Fear panel?
The trailer looked good.
No. The trailer's going to be so easily manipulated. I watched the panel, so see if I like the panel. If the panel is good, I bet the seasons will be all right. But the panel of Fear season 5 was trash. It was not the best for season 6, but it was all right. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
I would still keep, expectations.
My hopes. I was probably at a 3 of excitement for Fear season 6. Now I'm probably at like a 6. It was actually a really good panel. I actually liked it.
I hope season 6 will be great.
I'm not even talking about that trailer. That trailer was the worst part of the panel. The rest of it was amazing. It was pretty good, except when the two producers were speaking and saying, I will say that. I'm like, you idiots. Piss off.
I'm like, bro, like, hold on. I'm like, if you ruin Sherry, like I told Overeem this, if they ruin Sherry, hell will be coming. Because first off, Sherry is not a villain. Sherry is not a bad character. Sherry is not Negan.
Walker Dead. I think the panel might make you a little happy.
Why? What did they say now? That Troy's coming back?
They said that Sherry will be with Dwight in season 6. I was like, you're saying that now?
Would it be? I'm like, bro, why are you saying this now?
No. They said, Chris,
why are you saying this now when you could have said this like 4 months ago?
Walker Dead. Chris Hardwick said, will Sherry see Dwight again? And he goes, yes. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Were you happy?
You're gonna have to read the...
Man.
You're just gonna have to read the Discord. Oh, shit. You'll have to read it on your own time.
Alright, Walker Dead. Alright, name me a few of the best relationships on The Walking Dead, and name me some of the worst relationships on the show of The Walking Dead.
When is The Walking Dead
best relationships on The Walking Dead show.
And the worst. In the worst.
Rick and Jesse. What else? I'm naming you the best. Rick and Jesse. Because it was so heartfelt.
It kind of was.
Glenn and Maggie.
Yeah.
I like their relationship. And
it's obvious everyone's going to say that.
And what else?
Look at the Discord.
Carl and
Rosita and Abraham. I really liked Rosita and Abraham together.
Carl
the worst relationships on The Walking Dead main show. TV series. Tara and Denise. I did not like that at all. It was so stupid.
I prefer her and Heath. I prefer Denise and Heath.
Exactly. I did not like that. That was one of the worst.
Yeah.
Tobin and
Why
Carol.
would they make Denise gay? I don't get why they would
Tobin
make
and Carol.
Denise gay.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah.
That made no type of sense at all. I'm like, bro. And the third worst will be Spencer and Rosita. I'm like, bro. Rosita is too smart. I'm like, why is Rosita with Spencer if Rosita is smart not to be with him in the first place? Like, bro.
Alright. One of the worst to me in the comics was Andrea almost dating Spencer. I was like, why would you date this nincompoop?
I'm glad they didn't do it in the comics because it would have made no sense in the comics.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I did like though. When Andrea went with Rick, Spencer was so bitter. He was so mad. He hated Rick. Until Negan got him.
He hated Rick for that?
Yeah, that was one of the reasons. That was one of them.
Nolan, what you're meaning on season 4 coming out? What do you mean by that? Not you. I'm talking about Nolan. Yes.
I'm like, bro, you didn't even know her. You don't even know her, so chill your roll.
They were kind of friends for a while. And then Spencer, during No Way Out, kind of cowered, like, I don't want to protect nobody. And Andrea punched him right in the gut and said, you fucking coward. I was like, damn. I'm right there with her, though.
If I was in Andrew's shoes, I would have punched him in the face and then in the mouth.
Oh, yeah, Jesse stated it. Rosita and Gabriel, or Rosita and Sadiq, or Rosita and Eugene. Oh, my God. A clink of
Rosita and Eugene would have been better than Rosita and Gabriel.
They actually dated in the comics. Rosita and Eugene
would have been better than Rosita and Gabriel. Like, Rosita and Gabriel is another one. I'm like, bro, that makes no type of sense. Why would you even do that? If it's not in the comic books, and if those two have no chemistry with each other in the show, then why would you do it in the first place?
Yeah, then Rosita went to Sadiq.
No, Sadiq was first.
Oh, Sadiq was first, then Sadiq died, so then she went to Gabriel.
No. Sadiq...
No, that's not the case at all.
That's not the case.
During the time jump...
She had sex with Sadiq, and then she dated
Gabriel. They
Gabriel.
broke up, and then a couple months later, Rosita and Gabriel got together.
Yeah. It was before his death. It's been like that
ever since.
It was before that death. It was before his death that she was with Gabriel.
And then when Sadiq died, Rosita was upset.
A hoe.
I mean, Gabriel killed Dante over the death of his friend Sadiq.
All that little group, you know.
That's another thing I didn't like. I didn't like how they handled Dante. I'm like, why would you make him a doctor and a whisperer if it's not in the comic books? Making him a doctor was making him a doctor was a big red flag. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, okay, it would have been better if he redeemed him. I'm like, okay, he's a whisperer, but it would have been better if he redeemed himself.
No.
Yes, he killed Sadiq. It would have been better if he redeemed himself. Because even, like, the actor that played Dante on Talking Dead even said it. The character of Dante would switch sides if that character was still lasted longer. If that character was still alive, that character would have had some time to shine if he was still alive.
Another problem with Dante. He should not be in Alexandria. He should be in Hilltop dating Maggie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because he's such a bigger character in the comics.
In the comic books, he's a fan favorite. In the comic books, him, Sadiq, Maggie, and Andrea are fan favorites.
And Aaron.
In the show, Andrea, Sadiq, and Dante are not fan favorites. They're more like supporting characters in a weird way.
They're shitty characters. They're on the back burner because of the producers.
Well, Dante and Andrea, yes, because they butchered those two characters to hell. Sadiq, he was growing on me in season 9. I was really trying to like him in season 10 a lot, and then he died. I'm like, bro.
I think Angela King was going to...
He should have died in season 11, though.
All right. Walker dead. I think Angela King... I'm not going to disrespect her over Dante. I think she was trying her best. I think she wanted to try something new with that character. I don't blame her as much as I blame Glenn. Glenn Morsa butchered a character and then just killed her off because he didn't like where it was going. That's pretty much what it was.
Right. No, I agree with that.
I can't. There's probably only 2 Walking Dead producers I like. Frank Darabont. He should have stayed longer. and Angela Kang. The rest, I don't care much for her. Scott M. Gimple, I don't like him. He seriously is making me mad. Especially when he's talking about Fear. That's the worst one. She's the best villain. I'm like, Scott M. Gimple, you know that's not the case.
Oh, he knows it, but he's just playing that. He's playing that stupid game.
No. The other two producers are like, yeah, we make great films. I said, you guys make shit. You ruined 2 shows I loved. You ruined Once Upon a Time. That fairy tale show, I actually used to watch it, but till they crew them on and frickin' put Anna and Elsa in them, like, you fucking dumbasses. And then they've ruined Fear.
Yep.
Ruined Once Upon a Time. After the great third season of Peter Pan and Wizard of Oz.
We'll see how
I have no faith in... No. People say they have faith in them. I say I don't. Because after they ruined Once Upon a Time, a show people say was weird, but I loved it. They season 3 had the best season. Peter Pan for the first half, kidnapping kids and trying to kill them. Oh, loved it. And then the back half with Wizard of Oz, and again, loved it. Captain Hook being a hero, loved it.
Right.
And then the third season is Anna and Elsa. And then I quit. I haven't watched the future seasons since. No, it actually got canceled, but I didn't watch it, so because of the producers, they ruined it.
Right.
Now they ruined Fear. Ruined Fear.
Oh yeah, they did. First 2 seasons.
They actually did worse with Once Upon a Time than they're doing with Fear. At least they're doing a better job with Fear than they did with that show, but barely better.
Barely. Yeah.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time was good.
We'll
People
see,
hate
we'll
that
see
show.
how season 6 goes, and we'll go.
Season 6, I will say this. Panel made me a little more excited, and then I watched part of the Walking Dead panel. I just got kind of bored with it halfway through because it's just a lot of talking about the finale and they're saying the same damn thing. I'm like,
my bad, guys. My stupid phone died on me.
I mean, I'm sitting here being mad. I mean, the one thing I hate about Fear Walker Dead is the 2 producers. They are
and I agree because
they've never made a good show. They were the producers of season 4 to 7 of Once Upon a Time, and they ruined that show. And I used to love it.
Oh, yeah, I actually agree with you there.
Did you watch Once Upon a Time, Walker Dead?
I watched season 1, but I never got a chance to finish.
I'll tell you,
season 2. I never got a chance to watch season 2.
I'll tell you the season. If the season you should always watch. Season 3 is the best season of that show. All the fans agree with that. Like it's the main character Henry from season 1.
Something of that nature.
The little boy, Peter Pan kidnaps him in season 3, and then he's like makes him do these crazy stuff, and Captain Hook tries to stop him. It's
something of that nature.
And then the back half, man, I'll tell you what, season 3.
All right, King
season
Slayer.
3, season 3, Walker Dead. They totally leave the town, and they're in Neverland. They pretty much the entire first half of the season, and then they go to.
Yeah, I would keep
Oz,
your
from the Wizard of Oz.
Walker Dead. I would keep your don't keep your hopes too high for them not to ruin Sherry. Just don't keep your hopes too high.
Well, they ruin her. Hell will be coming. I will make a video. You will see a video on my channel saying they should have never ruined Sherry. They should have never done it.
All right. Did Fear ruin Morgan and Dwight that bad? I don't think they ruined them so bad. I think they
butchered Dwight more.
No.
And I'm like, bro, that's not how it works.
No, I actually think the opposite. I think they butchered Morgan a little more, especially in season 5 with him getting a girl. I'm like, Morgan has never been for dating. He's never been about, here's a female.
But he was hesitant at first because, remember.
He's a sim for Sherry now. Oh my god.
I'm like, bro, Sherry's one of the best characters in the show. And, why would you bring her over to Fear to butcher her character? It makes no type of sense. That's my opinion.
People who love Morgan is a simp for Grace. And I hate
Well,
Rick.
can you really blame him?
I mean, the one relationship I wanted was Morgan and Carol. I actually wanted that in season 6.
Why would you want that?
Eugene
They had
is a big
such great
simp for
chemistry,
Vegeta.
man. They had such good chemistry, him and Carol. I really loved it, though. Every episode.
At least Daryl and Carol had some good chemistry.
I think Morgan and Carol had better chemistry in season 6.
Yeah.
They were great. In my opinion, the best two characters of The Walking Dead season 6, I won't say Rick. Rick was not one of the best characters of season 6. It was Morgan and Carol. They had the best storylines in season 6.
Yeah, I would say Rick was good in season 6.
Rick had a great
Jesse,
storyline.
I will say Jesse, Abraham, and Glenn were really good in season 6.
But Morgan and Carol, that was their season, in my opinion. I call it their season. Every time I watch it, I feel like they had the most to do. They were always on top. Man, that was one of my favorite seasons with Morgan. It probably is my favorite season with Morgan. Season 6. Oh, yeah.
The Walking Dead season 6 with Morgan and
Carol was amazing.
with Morgan and Glenn were really good. Enid and Abraham, same thing, really good.
No,
and then
Morgan
you get to
and Carol
season 8,
was
and
great.
then you get to season 9, and then you notice in season 9 things start to change. And it's like,
things
oh
were
boy, here we
changing
go
since
again.
8. Things were changing since 8. I start feeling the change in part of 8.
I mean, that was Angela Kang, so.
No, Angela Kang actually, I say Angela Kang saved The Walking Dead. That's my opinion. She saved.
Well,
that
Angela
show.
Kang, I mean, she did make some decisions that I disagree with, but the first half of season 10 was good with her writing.
No, I'm gonna say this: Walker Dead.
I will say that
Walker Dead. You don't have to. Walker Dead. You don't agree with what she said, what she did to certain things, but you can't lie that overall what she has done has the fan base is less divided and they're more together.
Correct, and I will give Angela credit for that because she did a good job with that.
Scott M. Gimple was killing off characters that fans were getting divided. Like, hey, I think it was good, Dad. I think it was bad. He was dividing up the fan base.
I will give Angela credit for this. She really made me hate Alpha. I will get nobody. Like, I hated Negan, but it wasn't as bad as I hated Alpha. I hated Alpha to the bone. I'm like, I hope Negan or Carol grabs that knife or that red machete and slices her head off, just like they did with Tara.
I'll tell you, no, I'll say this. Negan was always meant, people say Negan is the great villain. Negan isn't just a great villain. Negan is funny. That's why I wanted Negan to live, because he's such a good villain.
He's so hilarious. Even in season 7, I'm like, bro.
Alpha's not that silly villain. Aaron and Beta are not those silly villains. They're the villains that creep the hell out of you.
Well, if it wasn't for Angela, I would have never hated Alpha. Like, if she would never, I will give her props for this. If she didn't kill off Enid or Tara, I would have never hated Alpha.
Or Henry.
Like I did.
Or Henry.
Correct. That's another.
Interested, yep. Yeah,
Ozzy was another one I liked, and then he died by Alpha. I'm like, bro.
And I'm going to state this, no matter what they do, I will watch until the end. That's just plain and simple. I invested this many years into it. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to watch to the end. That's just plain and simple.
I'll say this. If the show ever becomes unbearable to watch and it becomes a chore to watch, I will stop.
Watch to the end.
I don't watch chores that I don't watch shows that I don't like. If I don't like your show, see you later.
But I don't think that'll be the case. I don't think.
I think if they keep Angela Kang for too long, I think it'll eventually become that.
Well, maybe. Well, they'll get somebody.
I agree. If they keep her around for a long time, then I don't know. Maybe she'll make a mistake, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, she's just like Scott Gimple," and I'm like, "Bro, just calm down."
The problem with Scott M. Gimple was Scott M. Gimple. People say he made the greatest seasons. I think he's made good seasons. I think he's made bad seasons. But the mistakes he's made has always been present. They've always been present. People don't think that, but they have. Season 6. Too many characters, too many storylines.
4, 5, and 6. Those were it. Right where they're at.
They're good seasons, but I sensed the problems, and I started sensing the problems of 7 and 8 in season 5. I start small. It was not too much that it mattered, but it was like the hospital group stuff, making bad villains that last such a long. It just ugh.
I didn't mind them. I hated them, but it didn't make me hate it. So
everyone says the season 5 is a great season. I don't think it's a bad season, but it has it has some bad villains, like the hospital group. I call them the scavengers of season 5.
What's up, Swag Gamer? What's up, Luis?
You mean season 7, because in season 7 they're introduced.
Oh yeah, I called them the scavengers of season 5 because hospital group was in season 5, and they pretty much acted like the scavengers. I hated them both equally.
You mean the hospital people? Yeah, those people.
Yes.
I mean, not all of them were bad, but the leader, Officer, what was her name? Dawn was the worst. I'm like, bro, nobody is coming.
It's not saying that they're bad. It's saying that they're not even evil. It's that they were just so boring. It's a boring
Jesse says,
group.
I don't think the hospital people shouldn't really be considered villains because they were so bad.
No, they were boring. I mean, that's what... But the
only one was bad. It was Dawn. Dawn was like...
No, you can't even say they were bad. They were just boring. No, they were boring.
She was crazy. And, that's where it was at.
And then... But at least season 5 finished up the Terminus arc, one of the best storylines I think the show's ever done. And
right.
And the first.
Well, for Terminus, I still think they should have had the Hunters with them because they're both the same. If you think about it.
No, they called them the Hunters in 2 and 3. They called them the Hunters in episodes 2 and 3.
Oh, really?
They called themselves the Hunters. They called themselves the Hunters.
Well, thank God. Terminus and the Hunters in my show will be 2 separate entities,
I mean, another thing I liked in season 5. I liked when Rick and the group first showed up in Alexandria. I'm not a complaint. I wouldn't have joined Rick earlier, but I thought it was amazing. Him in Alexandria and him fighting to change. I thought it was amazing. Like, that was a pretty good story arc. How the Alexandrians were civilized,
Jesse restated it and says they were such bad villains because they were so boring.
Yeah, that's true. They were extremely boring. And the scavengers were boring too. Don't get me wrong.
The scavengers should have never been villains, in my opinion.
No,
they should have been allies by Alexandria and the Kingdom.
There's the only one who should have been character was Jadis. The rest sucked. Even when them trying to help, they were just boring as can be.
Well, the scavenger group will not be boring in my Walking Dead.
Season 5, my favorite.
In my Walking
Dead says.
What did he say?
Season 5, my fave.
I think season 9 overall is a better season. That's just me. There's no boring part in season 9. The worst part of season 9 is the Rick Grimes episodes, and I'm actually surprised I say that, but it was. The worst part of season 9 was the Rick Grimes part.
Nolan, I like season 12.
Yeah, Nolan's mean. I'm saying
season 12 is not even made yet, like, bro.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, I'm about to say, go on.
I thought it was
understand when people say that. Funny. It's a joke.
I thought it was kind of funny. I'm saying this. I'm saying this. The season 9, the Rick Grimes episodes were the worst part of season 9. And I mean,
whoa! Don't. Not all of them were bad.
I didn't say they were terrible. Walker Dead. Learn the difference. I didn't say it was bad. I said it's the worst part of season 9 because the other part is just so great. It makes you rewatch those little something like that. I'm like, they're great episodes still, but they're not as good as the rest.
Nolan says, I don't watch the show, but season 9 is the best.
Yeah, Nolan's right.
Well, season 9 of the Walking Dead main show is one of my favorite seasons, so there's no argument there.
To me, it's my favorite.
Kingslayer says season 9 is my second favorite.
Who said that?
Kingslayer.
To me, season 9's my favorite season. Season 5 is my second favorite.
We have to hang out sometime before I'm off to school. Well, when are you going to school, Luis? You're going to school this year. Oof, that's a rip in the chat for you.
Season 10 is my third favorite season.
I'm taking a year off, man. That's what I'm doing. I think you should.
Season 10's okay. One of the episodes I did like in The Walking Dead season 10 was season 10 episode 7. Open Your Eyes. That was a really good episode.
Walker Dead. Guess what my favorite episode of season 10 was?
What?
Beta attacking Alexandria. That's my favorite episode.
Okay, that's your opinion.
No, to me, what I loved about it, because it almost felt like a horror film, and I was sitting there and was like, oh, I love this episode.
Says, season 9 is one of my favorites. It probably is my favorite. The only real
Who said that,
thing,
Kingslayer?
That was Jesse. He says, the only real bad thing about season 5 was the hospital people. Fair?
Yeah. That's why I read it lower than season 9, too. Because season 9, there was no bad villain. I'll say me saying that the worst part of season 9 is the building the bridge part. It's not saying it's terrible. It's just saying it's just not one of my. It's just compared to the rest of the season, it was one of the lower points.
What about season 2? Well, I mean, that's a very slow season. You're comparing a very action season compared to a slow season. There's a difference.
What are you talking about?
Nolan mentioned what about season 2, and I'm stating, well, there's a big difference between season 2 and season 9. Season 9's more of an action.
No, you say season 9's action packed. Well, season 9 is not really action packed. It really is, and it's more set up to the Whisper stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's more compared to season 2. It's more.
Season 2 was just boring, and that's what I call that, the boring season.
Changing the subject.
What?
Ray's, are you excited for season 2 of my Walking Dead series? Because season 2 episode 1 just came out.
Yeah, I have to see about doing this weekend. I don't know when. Maybe Friday or Sunday.
I'm more excited. You know what I'm excited for? October 4th.
Yeah, for sure.
Walking Dead season 10 finale.
What are you excited most to see in season 2 of my Walking Dead series, Ray's? What are you most excited to see?
Deaths.
What?
I like it. There's something with me when I watch The Walking Dead. I always want to see what character's gonna die this season.
Well, if you want to see some character deaths, watch season 2 episode 1 of my Walking Dead show. You're gonna love it.
October 4th? Because of the season 10 finale. Why not? Did you not hear that information? Where's your man in the toilet or something?
Are you talking to me?
Not you, Kingslayer.
I go with the season 10 finale because it's still going to technically end the season 10 storyline.
Right.
So I call it the finale.
For just one episode, they should.
Angela Kang called it the finale too. She's still calling episode.
Listen. Oh, hold on. Bro, they finished.
Angela Kang called it the finale during the panel.
Hold on. They finished the season 10 finale. What they didn't finish...
They finished it years ago.
No, they finished
months ago. No, almost a year ago.
Listen.
They finished it a couple months ago, supposedly.
No, they finished it in December.
Because they always finish their episodes either in March or April.
It's not... the reason why they
finished filming in December.
The reason why they pushed it back wasn't because they didn't finish the episode. It was because they couldn't get the...
It was because it's a pandemic.
Effects... And the effects and all that shit in there, and because when they were just going to do it, they were 1 week late, and that's when everything closed. The effects
were not done. That's why they didn't do it.
They just
aired it.
They just got episode 15 done. They just squeezed episode 15 done. Once they finished episode 15, then they closed the shop because that's when the studio.
No, I heard they did barely. I heard they did some effects on episode 16, but they barely did any.
I knew that. Well, but that is the reason why. But you're saying
that's why they could give us a basic trailer.
Done. But the thing is, they can't do it weeks before the episode airs. They have to do it 3 weeks before it airs. That's always how. That's always how shows.
They don't have to.
Or
they don't have to. That's just the way they prefer to do it. So that's on them.
Well, whatever. That's how they do it. Okay. It's
change that now.
You plan it. You do it on the pandemic situation. That's just how it goes.
I mean, I would have changed up one to edit, but that's just me. But
Alright, are you excited to see the Shane situation in season 2?
Yeah,
keep them alive.
I'm excited.
Keep them alive till like seasons 3 or 4.
That's just expect John Miller to have a heated argument with Shane.
I'm about to go to bed, guys.
All right, you have a good one.
Just give me a minute. And all these people who want to attack me on season 9, I'm gonna sit here or some other things.
Just ignore them because obviously they haven't watched the season because the season
I don't ignore
is clearly
people.
good.
I don't ignore people. I'll fight you back on my comment section.
Yeah, we know.
Good night, everybody.
All right, good night,
Kingslayer, my nephew. Have a good night.
Good job, Nolan.
Have a good night, Incredible Batman.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yep,
Walker Dead. See you later.
But still, I don't see why we gotta wait 2 months for an episode that was supposed to be really. Bro, that's just the way it goes, man.
It was delayed.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes, dude. It's a pandemic. It's the fucking Chinese bastards that fucking screwed us over, so,
Yeah, they're the ones that created COVID-19, and because of it, we gotta be at home and all this sort of crazy stuff, all because of COVID-19. Or the virus, as I should call it. I don't like it, but again, it's the way the world works.
Like I said, yeah, I mean, if they're... it's not that they don't want to finish it. It's just that about the baseball bet. You can have me on, and I can tell you all about the baseball bet. Oh, nice, Nolan, for sure. For sure. But yeah, that's just the way it is, man. I mean, it's the states. It's the governors that are controlling the states, which is controlling how things are open. Which that includes studios and networks and all that other shit. So, if, for instance, The Walking Dead is being filmed in that state, which is not really open, then, yeah, they can't finish that episode. Clear and simple. They can't, because it's under government rule that, you can't open, or they can't finish the episode for whatever, because of the COVID, yada, 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 I know it's because of the pandemic, but still October. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's probably because they're that's probably because they know that they're gonna open in October. You know what I mean, or open in September.
True.
Well, the 6 episodes thing, that was just an extra. That was to make up because of how long we've been waiting to get Walking Dead content. That's the reason why Angela King's doing the 6 extra episodes, is to make up for the wait of having to wait for season 11. Because season 11 is supposed to come out this October, and it's not. It's going to come out next October. So we're waiting an additional extra year to wait for that season. So what they're doing is making up for the content by making an additional 6 more episodes on top of that. That's extra content. Which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm not bitching, I'm not complaining. I'm just happy that we got a release date, and I'm happy that it's going to be this year, because I was afraid that it was going to be next year. So, I'm happy we're getting it this year.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. You blame the Chinese on everything, because it's all their fault. They can suck a dick.
Yes, it is.
So, it's all their fault. That's where it's at, If you want to blame the governments for being cunts and assholes, you can blame the Democrat governments, because they're the ones that are controlling the stupid shit. Or a lot of them are, anyway.
Yeah, it actually is their fault for creating COVID in the first place.
You can blame it on...
that's how it is.
You can blame it on the Chinese people. You can blame it on the Dems, because it is true, I'm not going to follow... Well, I mean, if you don't... I'm going to say this. If you don't really think it's their fault, I would think a little bit.
It is the government.
Trust me. If the Chinese people, I'm going to tell you this right now, and, you know, I hope YouTube is not going to be motherfrickers, but China does not like United States, and that's just facts. That is where it's at. My dad has friends of Chinese people, and we are friends with them, and he tells us, no, 90% of the people, they don't like us Americans, mainly the government, but yes, they don't like the way we live, and they don't like the way we do shit. They do not like the way we do shit. They want to destroy us, and yada, yada, yada. I'm not even going to go down the path, but yes, that's basically just putting it into terms. They don't like us, and such. So, that's just telling you facts, right there. So, if you really don't think they didn't make that, I would think a little bit differently on that. I would.
They did.
Because,
unfortunately, they did.
Because it's election year. And what a coincidence that Trump didn't get impeached. Okay? The impeachment didn't go through fully. And then when that ends, then COVID exists. That sounds pretty coincidental to me. That really does. That sounds like something was planned, if you know what I mean. That sounds pretty sketchy to me. Mm-hmm. It really does. It sounds very sketchy to me. Out of all these times a virus comes, and yet this one hits right on the dots of the everything. You know what I mean? Everything that's going on, you know. That sounds, like I said, that sounds very sketchy, man. I would be very concerned about that. And then you got Bill Gates over there praising China and doing all that bullshit. And then you got him saying, "Oh yeah, I know about this pandemic stuff," and you know, saying we already knew about this, and you're like, "Huh? How did you know about this?" I mean, like I said, those kind of things makes you think. You know what I mean? Those things, I'm not going to say...
It makes you wonder.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Like I said, I don't trust Bill Gates. I don't. He's a very untrusting man, and I don't trust him at all. In fact, I think he's no good. He's a corruption. He's corrupt. He is. I really believe that. Any videos he's in, people, you always see there's dislikes. The dislikes are like 50,000 dislikes. I mean, it's crazy. I'm telling you, people catch on. But if you pay attention to detail, that's, you're going to see that, but anyways, I never said it wasn't, well, no, I'm not saying it wasn't, but, or I'm not saying that you weren't saying that, but I'm just stating in general. Like I said, I don't trust those people. I don't trust anything to do with them. I don't like my government, the stupid wit fart, which is what I call her, wit fart, or the witch, wicked witch of the East. She's a terrible government.
Yeah.
I hate her. I really do. I hate her. She's so stupid. She doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She doesn't know how to control a damn state. I mean, my God. She comes up with the dumbest freaking rules for COVID. It's so pathetic. It's so dumb. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She told us we're basically forced to wear a mask now to go into a restaurant. That's the rule. So if you don't wear a mask, the people there at the restaurant can kick you out. They have the right to kick you out. That's under her stupid rule. Now she just enforced her law. Now she's saying that you can't. That bars are not allowed to allow people in their restaurant and something else. So she's getting stricter on her rules again, and I'm just like, oh my God, go away. I'm like, just frick off.
Correct.
I'm just getting sick of it. It's annoying at this point. So I'm just like, nobody cares. Go away. But yeah. If you're wondering in the back of my car, I got an impeach Whitmer sign. I got that for free by somebody. I put that back there because I said, yeah, forget. Forget.
That's what's up.
So, somebody wants to ask me about that. Hey, it's America. So, but anyways, I just wanted to say that though. So you kind of get the picture of why everything is the way it is. Whatever state they're filming in is controlled by that government, and if that government is being very strict on what shit should be open or what shit is allowed to be open, what shit isn't be allowed to be open, that's going to be an issue. I'm just going to say that right now. That's an issue because that's going to affect the shows. So that's really going to affect.
Yeah.
That's going to, because they're not going to be able to continue filming. They're not going to be able to finish what they have, in front of them. The finales, the episodes, whatever, yada yada yada. They're not going to be able to finish it. So, that's going to create.
Yeah.
That's going to create hell for us as viewers, as entertainers. So. Can't wait for the election. Nah, neither can I. I can't wait for this corruption to end, to be honest with you. I can't either, but...
I can't wait for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6.
Like I said, the trailer looks good. I'm sure the Comic-Con was really good. I'll probably check it out when I get the chance to. I might even check it out this Sunday. But...
if Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 is good, I wouldn't mind if they did bring back Madison in a way that made sense for the story.
Yeah,
because there are fans that want her back. And they do it in a way that makes sense. A lot of people wouldn't be so against it.
But I just don't trust them doing that. That's the thing. I feel like they're just trying to grab as much as viewership as they possibly can grab, because remember, they lost about 3 million people. Remember that. They lost about over 3 million people. So now, at this point, they're desperate to gain viewership. They're desperate.
Well, they're desperate, then. You might as well... I mean, if they bring back Madison, then, of course, it means they're desperate.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If they bring her back, have it be for the fans, not for them being all desperate. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. You already know their reasoning. They're going to say, yeah, it was meant for the story, yada, yada, yada. But really, in the back of their minds, they're like, nah, it was to get you guys to come back to watch Fear. That's the main reason. Because, because that's where it's at. I know them very well. I could just see how badly they are desperate, earing, you know what I mean, to try to suck people into it, you know what I mean? I mean, hell, that's kind of why, that's kind of why they wanted Morgan to come into the Fear to begin with. I mean, it specifically stated out right there, to boost the ratings. That's really what it was. And it did boost the ratings, but it just didn't last. Well, that proved to you that was a fail. It
obviously was, so...
I mean, okay, if you were just shooting for that one episode, okay, you succeeded. If you were shooting for the whole season, well, you started off great, and then you went to shit. Because that's how it went.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, there's nothing more than that. I will say, all the seasons, Season 4, Season 5, and Season 6 of Fear, all the trailers, I have to say, looked pretty decent or look really good. But unfortunately, Season 4, even though I do like that trailer, the first trailer anyway, because it's catchy, it's got that catchy song in it, it's really good, I'll admit that. But the season wasn't that great. So, it was so-so. And Season 5 wasn't any better. In some ways, it was kind of worse. So, they're really going to have to really work their ass off in Season 6. I'm being for real on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, if they ruin Sherry, then I'm just going to stop
My expectations right now are very, very low. They need to really suck me into it. Because, to be honest with you, towards the end of Season 5, I'm telling you this, and I'm being honest with you, I almost turned it off. I really did. Because some of the episodes, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? I mean, that is literally the question I asked myself a couple times. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And I'm thinking in my head as I'm sitting there watching it, I'm like, and why the fuck am I watching this? I said, this is
I even asked myself, how am I still watching Fear the Walking Dead?
I'm just like, what is this? Is it? Do you want it to be a comedy? What the fuck is this supposed to be? And then,
well, we all know who it is.
And then Alicia painting trees. I'm like, oh my god, that is so fucking.
Well, I'm
dumb.
like, bro, why would you even do that to begin with?
That is just sad. In the beginning of the season, she was a badass. She was a friggin' beast. And then by the end of it, oh, I'm gonna paint fucking trees. What the frick? Like, bruh, what are you doing? Where did you get that idea? I swear to God, if she's gonna paint goddamn
probably
trees,
from Holland.
if she's gonna paint motherfucking trees a good portion of that season in season 6, I'm going to be really irritated. I will be. That is gonna turn me off right there. I'm gonna be.
Well,
mad.
if they ruin Sherry, that is gonna.
I'm telling
you. That's what's gonna turn me off. I'll even make a video about it. You'll probably watch it anyway, but honest, you'll probably see it.
To be honest, if she even mentions one bit about goddamn painting trees, I'm gonna be like, oh shit! Don't even dare go down that path, please, dear God.
I don't care. I don't care if you mention it. Just don't do it again.
Nah, just don't, please. I mean, because that is not her character. Okay, it really isn't.
Correct.
Okay, it never was her character. And the fact that you're making it into her character, I'm just like, bruh.
It's just these new showrunners have no idea what they're doing, and they have no idea.
They don't know what
who these characters are,
and that's why
they don't know or understand the characters like we the fans do.
Right?
They don't get it.
Season 6, like I said, the trailer looks good, but so did season 5, and so did season 4. They looked pretty damn good, and they weren't that way. So that's why my expectations are staying pretty damn low, you know, because, like I said, they really got to suck me back into it, because I almost lost it. Really, I did. I almost lost my complete feeling.
They got to suck us back in. Like, they just really don't ruin Sherry. And if you're going to bring back Madison or Troy, you have to do it for the fans. Don't do it for your personal logic. Don't do it for yourself. Like, don't do it because you want to do it. Do it for the fans, because they know that fans want those characters to come back.
Right. Well, even though.
But yet they don't get it. They don't understand.
Right. Well, I mean, even though I really just think they shouldn't bring back Madison, I really don't. Because it's going to...
Do you think they should bring her back on The Walking Dead?
No, I mean, I don't see a reason to. I really don't. It would be better than having her on Fear the Walking Dead with these idiot showrunners. It should be kind of confusing, to be honest with you. It'd be confusing to me, because I wouldn't know why she would come on there anyway. But the thing I have for me is that because on Talking Dead they confirmed that she was dead, so that's what that's what kind of turns me off about bringing her back at all. Is that
that's what I mean? That's what they didn't even show her death. That was a big red flag. Like, are you kidding me? You're not going to show her die on screen.
But I mean, her actor,
that was
retarded. Her actor, because her actor was there on Talking Dead, strictly said, "Oh no, this is it for me, for my character and such," and I'm like, wait, what? And then
I'm like,
and then Chris
I bet you like $5 that those showrunners told her to say that on Talking Dead. I bet you $5 they told her to say that.
And then Chris Hardwick says, yes, it's confirmed that her character is dead. And I'm like, really?
But I mean, they didn't show us a body. I'm like, really? They didn't even show us a Walker body. Like, are you kidding me?
I'm like, really? You confirmed it on this?
You could have at least showed us a Walker body when they were back at the effing stadium. Well, because if she was really dead, then why didn't they show us a Walker body or showed us the death on screen? And don't get me wrong, they could have done it, but they chose not to do it. They chose to do it in a retarded way, which pissed a lot of people off, myself included. It was dumb.
Hold on. If this is the way they did it, they were dumbasses, and, you know,
It is how they did it. It's so retarded, because they don't know how to write a good story, and they just don't get it. They don't get it like we, the audience, do.
That's why
they don't get it like...
Hold on.
They don't get it. They just don't.
That's why I don't think that she's going to come back. I really don't. I'd be very shocked Very. Actually,
I would be shocked if they bring her back. I would actually be thankful that they brought her back because the show's going to shit.
I'd be very shocked, and I might be a little bit angry. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on how they do.
Well, they didn't even show her death on screen, and it didn't even show us a walker body. So that's another big red flag. Like, are you kidding me?
But confirming
that's so retarded. Like, why are you not doing that? They did it with Travis and
hold on.
And with
but confirming it though, the thing is confirming it on the show, you know, that gives you the information, and doing that just, I don't know. It like I said,
I'm always confirmed.
You know, it's. Well, that's the whole point of that show, though, is to tell you the behind scenes, to tell you if certain shit's going to continue or not continue. That's the whole point. And that's why I record it for a reason. That's why I watch it. Because they always do extra shit on there. For instance, sneak peeks and shit like that. You know, Chris Hardwick always tries to get more information out of them. He tries. It doesn't always work, but... He tried.
And yet, Scott Gimple and these idiot showrunners refuse to tell everybody what they're planning because they're not open enough.
I'm gonna say
because they don't understand how to do a good story.
It's a 5%
like
chance.
For example,
hold on.
Madison's death was shitty.
It's a 5% chance at most. I'm gonna tell you that right now. 5% chance at most. That's it.
Well, if you ask me, it's a 10% chance. I don't know. They really got to suck us back in. Like you said, they got to suck us back in.
Well, like I said, if they bring her
I don't
back...
even know how,
if they bring Madison back, and it's not really for a great reason, and if I see that in her character, and it's not really for a great reason, yeah, I'm going to be very pissed. Because that means I know that means they did it for the views. In that case, I know they did. You know, and that point.
Like I said before, if they're gonna bring her back, have it be for the fans and have it be in a way that makes sense for not only the season but for the story. So it's not dumb.
But I'm gonna watch her. You know, if they magically do, I'm gonna be watching her actions, and I'm gonna be seeing where she come from, and what, you know, how she come back. You know, how she escaped and such like that. If she's not going to be
really... of course, because they never showed it.
If she's not really going to be, like, out for it and yada, 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 and kind of just say, oh, it doesn't really matter or whatever like that, or, I don't know, some dumb thing like that.
I will be upset if she actually said that.
Then I'm going to be like, oh, no. They did it for the views. Those fucking bastards. They did it for
I'll be like, bro, I cannot believe you did it for the views and not for the fans. How selfish are you?
Yeah, see?
That would be a red flag for me. Like, are you kidding me?
I could just tell, though, that they don't really care. And that's, you know, and I see that.
They don't get it.
I really do see that. And that's what turns me off, you know? So they're gonna have to sell me out. They're really gonna have to. You know, I'm gonna obviously
they're really gonna have to sell it back in.
I'm gonna obviously watch it for Morgan, of course, because I want to see if he lives, which obviously practically pretty much confirms that he lives. But I still want to watch that for him either way. For Dwight and for Sherry.
I'm still gonna watch Theater for Sherry. I really like Sherry a lot.
For those,
I really like Sherry. She's one of the best characters. I just hope they don't butcher her. That's why I'm scared.
Oh yeah.
If they butcher Dwight, then I just hope they don't butcher her.
No, they better not kill Dwight. Dwight's a badass. I don't want him to die either. I'd be pissed if they killed him.
Me neither. I'll be pissed if they butcher Sherry.
If they kill him, I'm gonna be irritated because. You didn't kill that stupid bitch-ass Louisiana or whatever the fuck her name is, but yet you kill fucking Dwight, the badass...
Not Louisiana, her name was Jenny, the stupid lady with the hat.
No, Louisiana, I don't give a fuck about her now.
Well, she didn't even betray the group, so you can't really...
She did! She went on the other side, she's on the other side, what are you talking about?
She didn't even betray the group, so what are you talking about?
She did. Yeah.
She would if you really watch that episode again, she'll be like, wait, I'll save you guys and help you guys make the gas if you let everybody else go. How is that portraying a group?
Wow.
I mean, if it was in a retarded way, I would be pissed.
I don't really care.
If she really did betray the group, I would be pissed as well because that's not in her character.
Listen. I don't care for a character.
But again, these showrunners don't get it.
I really don't care for her character anymore, though. They haven't done shit for her character. And it's to the point where I really don't give a shit.
They haven't done shit for any. They haven't done shit with Alicia.
No, but I'm just saying in general. Louis-san is one of those characters where they never did come up with a purpose. They never really did. And even to this day, I don't really consider that as a great purpose. Because the villain that they're fighting against is such a shit villain. It's so pathetic. So, the fact that she stepped up, finally stepped up and said, I'm going to sacrifice myself. I'm like, oh my God, just get out of here. I'm like, bro.
She did nothing. She didn't do nothing. Like a boring robot.
Listen, there's no purpose for you. Okay? Your boyfriend's gone. The fuck cares? Just get out. Okay? Just leave. Alright? I don't even care about your character. I really don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if the actors did a good show.
If they kill her off,
I would not be surprised at all.
If they kill her off, I'll probably.
I'll turn it off quick.
I'll be satisfied. I probably would be. I'd be fine with it. I really.
If they butcher Sherry and if they kill off Luciana or Alicia, that's what's going to turn me off.
No, if they kill off Luciana, I'm going to be fine with it. If they kill off Alicia, I'm not going to be fine with it. If they kill off Charlie, I definitely would be fine with it. I'd put a smile on my face.
I hope they kill off Charlie.
She needs to die. I hate her so much, it's unbelievable. In fact, I hate her more than I did in the beginning. How sad is that? They're supposed to make me like the character, and they didn't do shit for that. They
just made her more annoying.
They made her more annoying and more hateful. That's all they did.
Instead of killing her off, these idiot showrunners just kept her on the show. That's what pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
And there's still no purpose in her.
Why would you keep her on the show if nobody likes her? It makes no type of sense.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, redeem herself.
They're trying to piss us off. That's what they're trying to do.
Redeem herself, my ass. You haven't even done 1% of that. You haven't leaned.
That's true.
You haven't leaned that direction at all. And I'm being serious. At all. Period. You have not leaned that direction of trying to redeem her. And if you did, please point it out, because I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. And I was paying very close attention to that detail. And I didn't see shit. All I saw was her being sorrow for what she did. Woohoo, you're so sad. Sure you are. Uh-huh. Sure you are. Uh-huh. And then trying to make up for the relationship, but yet she still doesn't do anything for the group. That's where I'm getting at. She still hasn't done nothing for the group. She just bitches and complains. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm like, why is John defending her when she hasn't done nothing for the group and she killed Nick?
Those other kids are garbage.
I'm like, bro,
they suck ass. They clearly don't care about you either. Why save them? I wouldn't save them. I'd let them die. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Fuck you guys. I tried 3 or 4 times.
I'm like, bro, you want to know what threw me off? When those kids say, we could stay, we can help. And I'm like, bro, you haven't done shit for the group.
Nah. The last time...
I'm like, first you're like, no, we don't want your help, go away, until we want to help. We want to help you. We're your number one. And I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And then finally, oh, we'll join your group, okay. And then lead you into a trap. Oh, yeah, we're just kidding. Sorry, we didn't want to actually help you. We were just trying to screw you over. It's like, at that point, I would be like, you know what? Fuck you, bastards. I'm done with you. I said, nope, you're lost cause. If you die, you die. Not my fault. I tried to help you, and you didn't want it, so you know what? Screw you. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. So, you know what? I won't shed a single tear if any of those kids die. Any of them. I will not shed one tear. I just won't. Because I really don't care for any of them. Not one bit. You know? Not one bit, man. So, And if they do kill one of them off this season, I will actually be like, okay, finally you did something right. Finally. About time. Took you freaking 2 years.
Until they butcher him more down.
Right. Well, if they kill Luciana, like I said, I'll be fine with it. They better not kill Victor, though. Don't kill Victor. I like Victor. Don't kill John.
I like Victor. I really do.
Don't kill John. Don't kill his wife. Don't kill any of those big characters.
Don't kill June. She's growing on me.
Don't. If you kill one of those characters and
don't kill Daniel. I really like Daniel.
I'm gonna say this: if they kill one of those nicer or cooler characters, if they kill one of those characters,
he'll be pissed
and leave those stupid ass kids still on there, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm telling you that right now. Whoo, baby. You're going to hear me rant, because I am going to be fucking irritated. In fact, I might even stop watching. I don't even know. It depends on what character they kill.
Well, they butcher Sherry. You already know. I'm done with that show. You already know that I'm going to stop watching Fear.
Yeah, it depends on what character they kill. But if they kill a cool one, I'm not really sure which one, because I don't know which one I have a more heart feeling to. I mean, obviously Morgan, definitely, but I'm more meaning the other Fear characters that I like. But, yeah, man, it might make me stop.
Yeah, just don't butcher Sherry. She's too much of a good character to butcher her. Sure. Yeah, that's not an inner character.
No. All right, we're actually going to end it here. 4%. Yeah, it's a good, it's a good thing. Good thing we're ending it. Good thing we're ending it here, because my Surface is about to die, so... Good place to stop it. Good place. Way longer than I thought I was going to go, actually. I didn't want it to be in quite a while, so it's all good. That Walking Dead Berlizzi and PewDiePie video reaction to them for The Walking Dead the final season, their funniest or insane moments. That video is going to upload right after this. I'm going to quickly, once I get my device, there goes the Surface. I didn't think it was going to die like that. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did say it was dying, so hey, so be it. Subscribe to Walker Dead, subscribe to Incredible Batman Justice. Links for both of them will be in the description. Of course, definitely do check out the Walking Dead Thursdays playlist. As always, every single Thursday here on the channel, as always, we're going to get right back into that rhythm of Walking Dead Thursdays content, of course. Obviously, you already know the Season 10 finale premiering October 4th at 9, followed by The Walking Dead World Beyond. Then Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 premiere October 11th. So, we all got that good stuff coming in, so definitely do stay tuned. Obviously, we'll be doing Thursday streams, of course, during that time period. But anyways, yes, links for everything, social media, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, down below. Definitely donate if you guys like to help support the channel. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Would appreciate that on the road to 700. When I do reach that, I'm giving away 9 gift card giveaways. Probably pushing up to 11. I do appreciate the support and love to all you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. That video is going to be uploading. I'm keeping a promise to that. No, I'm not forgetting it this time. So watch out for that. Anyways, and then more streams tomorrow night. I'll probably be continuing The Last of Us Part 2. And maybe Walking Dead's Walking Dead Reboot Series Season 2, Episode 1. We'll see. So, just stay tuned on the channel. Keep you guys posted, as always, on social media. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Over is Gamer, sign out. Peace.